Hi, hello. I baited you in, didn't I? To a Final Fantasy 14 Friday. We're not going to be playing just yet. I'm going to hang for a little bit. So if you want to just hang out, then there you go. I just realised I don't think my mic was working, or the music wasn't working. One of the two. It was the music, wasn't it? You couldn't hear the music, probably. Yeah, don't worry, it's because I was recording Jazz Lounge. Right, let's flick over. Hello! Hi! I can't even hear the music, to be honest with you. Oh, I can. It's Halo. It's Halo. But yeah, obviously, as always, we're waiting for Elva to be ready, so I can just sit here and vibe and chat. I've decided for these streams, I'm just going to keep titling them Not What the Stream Is. That way I can bring some people in. You might not stay, but at least I'll be in high spirits at the start of the stream. Do you know what I mean? Because when I am honest with you, and I'm like, oh, we're doing Final Fantasy 14 Friday, the chat is dead for the first, 15 minutes of the stream, and it's painful. So I thought I would start off with something not that, and then we can vibe for a little bit. And then when I start 14, you can fuck off if you want. You gotta do something that's way more fun, because, everything is, on the face of this earth, is more fun than that. Oh, that's really strong. Jesus fucking Christ. I poured out some whiskey and Coke, and I put more whiskey in there than I thought I had. Don't worry, it's fine. I'm a man. I can take it. Anyway, we're sad thinking, Jesus Christ, mate, no need to overdo it. Lower the volume of the music, and then notice it was coming from my game.
Just clickbait every FF14 Friday from now on.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm going to do. I used Jungle Skog as the clickbait. Actually, no, I didn't. That was just me. I wasn't having a good day when I took that picture. Thanks so much for the Prime, though. I appreciate it. This is a special stream now. What type of whiskey? It's just your classic, some Jack Daniels. But yeah, it's nice to be back. I haven't streamed in a week, obviously. My streaming's I've just been a mess with streaming. I've just not been feeling it. I think since I came back from Italy, I've just not felt it. I've not been like, oh, I really want to stream. It's so hot in here. I've just been like, I don't know. I just haven't been feeling it. I do want to play Resident Evil 4, and I do want to do... What's the other one? I want to finish Bloodborne, but I don't know. I just haven't been I haven't had the desire to stream like I used to. I always just be like, oh yeah, I'd love to. I want to go live. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time. But I've just not felt it. I've been much more enjoying for the past little bit just working on videos. I've enjoyed the process playing a game and then writing the script and putting the video out and interacting with the comments before it hits the algorithm, even only slightly and goes outside of my audience, and then ignoring the comments. But yeah, I've just not had that desire to stream, but I've been enjoying working on videos and stuff. I'm playing Jedi Survivor. I put it in the title. I did want to talk about it a little bit because it's really good, better than I expected. But yeah, sometimes I said this to Albert. I think I love streaming and I love making videos, but sometimes it's never equal. It goes in bout like this. And so, sometimes when I'm streaming loads, I don't really want to make a video. I just don't feel like working on videos. So I'm like, oh, I'll stream a ton. And then it flips, and it's like, I really want to work videos. I don't want to stream. I don't want to stream so much. James, did you get a tan? I don't know. Does it look like it? I don't know. Not on purpose. Yeah, how's it going, Flash? Final Fantasy really fucked it up. I don't know if it was Final Fantasy. I think I just liked having free time, right? And when I stream, it's kind of like the whole day's gone. Because I think the main issue is, if I stream, I have to stream in the evening, because that's when everybody's free. I can't, and I don't have a big enough audience to go, fuck it, I'll stream in the middle of the day. I have to stream when my audience is around, otherwise I'm streaming to 5 people. So it's like, well, I gotta stream in the evening. And then if I stream in the evening, it's like, well, I don't have any relaxing time, because it's like, what do I do in the middle of the day? Do I relax in the middle of the day? Well, Elva's at work. The dog has to be walked. There's stuff you got to do. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's a bit annoying. It's just a bit fucking annoying. Because I go through the whole day, and then I'm like ready to like relax or do something else, and then I'm like, oh shit, I've got to go live, and then I go live, and then after that I'm like, well, I can't go straight to bed, I want to relax, and then I fuck up my sleep pattern, and I fucking hate it. So what I'm saying is I hate being here, I don't want to be here right now, and I hate you all. But I'm here anyway, because I've committed to doing at least one stream every Friday. But that's fine. I've not seen the new Dune trailer. I've not. I know it came out and I was like really excited for it. I was like, oh, the new Dune trailer's coming out. I can't wait to watch it. And then I just didn't watch it. So, you know. Thank you, Ollie, for the sub. I appreciate the 13 months. Blame it on Final Fantasy. I mean, we can. I think we should. You know, James left the house, so never thought we got a tan. That's true. That's a really good point. I don't, like, you know, I don't burn easily, which is useful, helpful, some could say. Elva does, really easily. Literally, like, she can go out and it's, like, not even sunny at all. It's cloudy. She gets a fucking sunburn, which is funny. I think. It makes me laugh. But, you know. What a coincidence, I can't stand your voice and or face, but I'm here anyway. Relatable, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, we're in the same boat together, I think, which is good. Ben got really burnt in May in Norwich last year. Classic. I can't remember the last time I got... Actually, no, I did get sunburn a little bit in Italy. A little bit. On the top of my left ear. Was just a little bit. But before that, I can't remember the last time I got sunburn, because I just don't burn, which, you know, is good. Maybe I need to go somewhere really sunny and just sit outside in the sun and just let it happen, and see what happens. But, you know, Dune looks sick. Highly recommend you read the books. Also, Oppenheimer trailer comes out in the next few days as well. People call it Nolan's best work since Inception, more character driven. Well, that's exciting. I mean, it has to be character driven, right? Which was my biggest, like, worry for it, was that, oh, Nolan's got to do a character driven film. He's not very good at that bit, but maybe it'll be really good. But you know, we'll see. Barbie's gonna be filming. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Barbie as well. I thought the trailer was really cool and fun. It looks like it's gonna be one of those movies that is just gonna be good. Like, it's actually just gonna be really good. I don't know. Have they fixed the PC problems, Jedi Survivor? I don't think so, no. Apparently the most recent patch didn't do anything for anybody in any way. So, I think the thing is as well with Jedi Survivor, I've been playing on quality mode, and people have been asking me, like, oh, have you had any performance issues? Which, I'm, you know, no, I'm not. I'm not having any issues. I'm playing on PS5, which I know is the best platform currently for it. But I've not had any performance issues. Mine's been fine. It's run fine. Solid 30 FPS. The only dips I've had is a couple times on the first major planet you visit. If you run through the water and turn the camera to face down at the water, you do drop some frames. And also there was a few frame drops in a cutscene at the beginning of the game. I did test out yesterday the performance mode, and it really is just wildly between 40 and 60 FPS. Like, it's not locked to anything, it's just wildly in that ballpark somewhere between 40 and 60 FPS, and it's not nice. Which is why I'm playing on the quality mode, because it's the most stable mode. Which I know for a lot of people that's going to be a deal breaker. They're going to be like, oh no, I can't play 30 FPS, the game's fucked. And I agree, like, we should have a dedicated 60 FPS mode. It should work. But obviously it's not optimized very well. Which is a shame. So it's like, you know, for me, I'm having a great experience. I'm playing in 30 FPS. The game looks great. It's a, you know, decently high resolution. It's not like a Horizon Forbidden West. Like, there are points as well where the resolution dips because it's very adaptive, and it's using, like, resampling to, like, rescale it up to 4K, or trying to go for 4K. And so you can see the resampling sometimes. Like, if you're in a really dark cave, you can see the ghosting of, like Cal's running animation. Like, you can see it trailing behind him. It's not super invasive, but you can notice it at points, and it is a bit annoying. And there is that. Don't get me wrong, it is a pretty poorly optimized game, but I am having a pretty decent experience playing at quality mode on the PS5. So I can't really complain too much. I can critically say that it's got a heap of flaws in that department, but I'm having like a good time with it so far. And I also usually pick quality mode too, like with Horizon Forbidden West. I played that whole thing at 30, even though the 60 FPS mode ran well. It ran at 60, it looked great. And they did also update it so the resolution was bumped up too, so it even looked nice at 60. But I prefer quality. I've always preferred resolution over frames. And in a situation where you've got what we've got here with Jedi Survivor, which is quality mode is a pretty decently, 99% of the time, solid 30, or performance mode, which is just your frame's going to be somewhere between 40 and 60, somewhere, who knows where. It could be anywhere, and it's very noticeable. I'd rather play with the locked frame rate, and that's not giving them a pass. It's still fucked that they haven't got a performance mode working, and that it's not well optimized, and that their rescaling is a bit fucked. So there are those issues, but at the same time, there's lots of elements to consider when criticizing that sort of aspect of a game, because obviously no dev wants that to be the case, and it's it's just a bit of a shame that it turned out like that. But I played Ragnarok on performance mode, I think, because the performance mode for Ragnarok looked 4K. Like, there wasn't much difference in visual fidelity between the performance and quality modes for Ragnarok. There was some. I think a lot of it was in, like, render distance and anti-aliasing and things like that, I think. And, like, I don't know, shadow quality? I'm not sure. But there really wasn't much difference. Like, they really optimized Ragnarok well. Like, the difference between quality and performance, in at least where resolution's concerned, like, it really looked good. And so I just played in performance, because I get to play at 60 FPS, and it looks pretty much 4K. Like, yeah, cool. They must have had, like, some really robust DLSS on, or the equivalent that they were running through with Ragnarok. Whereas Jedi Survivor doesn't have that. It looks, the resampling's a bit fucked. Or the rescaling. But how much of the game you played? I've played, I don't really know. I couldn't tell you. I don't really know how far I am through Jedi Survivor. I think I've done, how many planets have I done? Or how many planets have I visited? 2, I visited, well, you have the opening, and then you have the first planet, which is like your hub area, and then you have another planet that you go to, and then there's like a moon, and that's all I've done so far. I don't know where I'm at in the game currently, but I'm doing like lots of side stuff, going off and exploring, which has been really nice. I've enjoyed all that. But yeah, I just finished, literally the last thing I did was I finished the moon. I just finished that. And so far I think that the story's really solid, character work's really solid. There's like some parts of it where I'm like very minor things where I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know. There's like parts of it that I think like could be maybe written better or some stuff. Like, there's a few lines, but overall, like, solidly good. And, there's, I think that what they've really laid into is the way that they built levels in Jedi Fallen Order, is like just take it to another level in Jedi Survivor. Is like, it's so good. It's just so fucking good. And I think one of the core parts of, like, why... What am I trying to say? I think one of the reasons why this game is so good is because it's, like, fun. Like, it's not just a game that's, like, good because it's good. It's good because, like, it's genuinely fun to play. Like, the mechanics, the level design, the systems, they all sort of work together in this way that just makes it like a genuinely fun game. And it's so, like, from the movement system to the combat system to, like, your different stances to, like, customization, immersion, just like general exploration. All of it, it's just like fucking fun. Like, I'm just having fun playing the game. Like, nothing has felt like a chore. It's been like, I want to go to this place because, like, I want to do the parkour puzzles and, like, I want to string my moves together and I want to fight enemies and, like, you know, I want to solve the puzzles and stuff. And, like, it's a really good game, man. It's crazy how well made it is. It's just, yeah, really, really good. Like, they've taken what was a decently fun movement system in Fallen Order and made it one of the best movement systems I've ever played, I think, to be honest with you. Like, a part of that comes down to the level design. Like, it's very reminiscent of old school Prince of Persia in a lot of areas, and I like that a lot. And, yeah, that's good. And I think as well, like, on top of that, the way that they build, like, the world, like, the immersion of the world that you are moving through. Like, I love the little, like, minuscule details, right? Like, you'll go into this saloon, and you'll speak to the people, and you'll hear, little, like, they'll just tell you a bit about who they are, and it's like, it feels like you're in this little corner of this massive galaxy, just speaking to this one person out of, like, you know, billions and billions of people that live in this galaxy. And, like, it's very immersive. Like, there's this aspect of the way they've built it up, like, it feels like you are a small part of this huge world. And I think Star Wars can often fall into this trap of feeling like the dog is hitting my fucking door like crazy. Star Wars can often feel like it makes its universe feel small sometimes. Like, so many of the shows and stuff, they just make the universe feel so small. Like, you're always going to the same planets, encountering the same people, everyone's showing up. Whereas I think Fallen Order, or Survivor, I mean, Fallen Order did it too, but Survivor especially, makes it feel like you're like, oh, this is a huge universe. And that's really cool. I'm going to kill this dog. I'm going to fucking kill this dog. I swear to God. He is so annoying. I'm going to beat the shit out of him. I'm going to kick his teeth in. But, yeah, that's really cool. And I really like that. And I think Andor does a similar thing. Like, I've only seen a few episodes of Andor. I think I watched 3. I want to get back to it and finish the show, but of the episodes I watched of Andor, I'm like, oh, this is what makes Star Wars compelling as an extended universe. Because that's the thing. Star Wars was not that originally. But because it had interesting background lore, it, like, became this extended universe. And it can work with something like Star Wars. But it's like every story they've told, they felt has to, for the most part, has to sort of play back into the Skywalker saga. It's like, you know, we've got Rogue One as a spin-off, but it plays right back into A New Hope. You've got, you know, Solo, but it plays right back into, you know, the original trilogy. And you've got Maul shows up, and it's like, you know, these sort of, you know, it seems like they tend to do that a lot with their shows and stuff. Even when you go, like, you look at The Mandalorian season 1 was this, you know, this potential to be able to create something that feels like this small story told in a large universe. But then you've got Luke Skywalker, Ahsoka, you know, showing up, and it's like, oh, what are we doing? Like, so ridiculous. And I feel like Andor does a really good job of it being like, no, this is this sort of story that's set in this, you know, corner of the galaxy. And you feel like a small part of something, you know, something bigger that exists outside of you.
Thank you for subbing,
and I think Jedi Survivor does that good too. Thank you, Grace.
Finished Survivor in 2 days. Definitely one of the best modern pieces of Star Wars media.
Great stuff. Love to hear it. I love to hear it. But I also have, like, no horse in the race when it comes to Star Wars these days. Like, I don't care. It's like, I just don't care anymore. Like, I can't imagine I'm going to watch the next films. I can't imagine I'm going to, like, I'm not going to watch anything on Disney Plus again unless it gets great word of mouth like Andor, where people are just talking about it, and, like, I can't escape it and everyone's saying how good it is. If there's something like that and I hear that, then yeah, but I'm not, at this point, going to consume anything Star Wars just because it's Star Wars, right? Like, unless I hear, you know, weeks and months later that, oh no, this was actually really, really good, you have to see it, then I'll watch it. But I think so far, video games is where Star Wars is excelling. You know, like, Battlefront 2 was a good game for all its faults at launch. Like, it became a good game. you know, the Jedi games are good, and I'm looking forward to see what else Respawn's working on, because I know they've got a couple other games they're working on, Star Wars related. Obviously, I'm not going to play, you know, I'm not going to play the Ubisoft one. That will also be bad as well. And, you know, it's whatever. It's got some great moments. I'm genuinely I won't get your reactions to. See, that's good stuff. That's what I like to hear. Elva's going to be streaming the Jedi games, though. She's planning to do that. Elva is currently streaming. She's gonna finish Burning Shores tomorrow, and then I think she's doing. Crisis Core, and then I think she's gonna do Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor back to back, because she never played, or she played like an hour of Jedi Fallen Order when it came out, and then didn't finish it. So she's gonna play Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor, which I think will be really fun. I'm gonna enjoy those streams a lot, because I feel like they're just like good games, but there's also like some good reaction moments where I'm like, I want to see, you know, Alva's reaction to this thing or whatever. And also I want to see Alva try and traverse with the traversal system in Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor and just fuck it all up and make the game look like shit, because that's, you know, part of what makes an Elva stream good, is she just makes games look really bad even when they're not. Yeah, Star Wars Eclipse is coming out, true. MCU. I am so checked out on the MCU. I'm gonna watch, actually, that's a lie. Well, no, it's not a lie, but I'm gonna watch Guardians on, like, Sunday, I think. Because I love Guardians, and I would like to finish up that trilogy with those characters. But I've not watched... The last MCU thing I watched was Thor Love and Thunder, so that was almost a year ago. And I have no intention of watching anything else. After Guardians 3, so, you know. I've heard bad things about Guardians, really? I've heard good things. I've heard lots of good things from people that I follow that, you know, have similar tastes and stuff to me, so hopefully it's good. Spider-Man 4? Nah, maybe. Depends what the trailer looks like. Cap 4, I have no interest in Captain America. Captain America was my favorite character. I loved Sam, and I loved Falcon and the Winter Soldier, despite its obvious glaring flaws, but everything I've heard about Cap 4 is just like, oh, this is not what I like about Captain America. Not what I like about Captain America. You got like so much shit. So you got fucking Red Hulks in it or something, and you've got like some alien guy with a big head is the villain or something. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Captain America is supposed to be like a political thriller. Like, what are we doing? It's supposed to delve into the politics of, like, who Captain America is and, what he stands for. And, like, you know, I get, like, you know, as opposed to, like, other military forces, you know? It's like, what, like, you know, is Captain America represent something, but he's also an individual, and, like, I don't want to see him fight a big green alien. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, it's fun in, you know, an Endgame when you've earned that climax and payoff of Cap fighting Thanos, but... you can't make it every film. Like, you know, this should be a bit more grounded. What are we doing? So, yeah. I don't know. I have no interest in any of those things. I'll watch Spider-Verse, obviously. But that's not MCU, so... You know. Yeah, I think the thing with the MCU is, though, like, I don't know what my issue is. I don't think I have. I don't know. I think, like, I think my issue with the MCU is that it, like, a lot of it doesn't take itself seriously anymore. Or, like, not enough that I can get invested in it. Like, I think that's my issue with it. It's, like, its character and stuff. Like, I don't know. I mean, I've not watched anything since Thor Love and Thunder. I just can't be bothered. I have no reason to. Like, I just don't have any investment in it anymore. And I don't want to either. It was kind of fucking exhausting. I'm, like, very ready to not. Like, there's so many great films to watch. I don't want to waste my time watching Marvel films. But, you know... Do you think if the big films like Dune and Oppenheimer are great, do you think we'll receive less superhero films? No, but I do also think there is, like, superhero films are... I don't know. I think in online at least, people are way more critical of them now, and a lot more like, oh god, this is becoming exhausting. But they're still making a lot of money. But I do think we're in a period where cinema is sort of swinging back. Like, I feel like we're getting a lot more movies that are like, you know, that feel like, you know, traditional films. And I like that, because it did feel like for a while there, like 2015, 2016 through to like 2020, that, like, you know, for four or 5 years, that it was like cinema was being dominated by Marvel and Star Wars and just Disney in general. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're getting, you know, we're getting movies back, I feel like, but I don't know. What's my favorite MCU film? My favorite? I don't even know, actually. Winter Soldier, maybe. Like as a singular film, what's my favorite MCU film? Just as a film on its own, standalone, probably Winter Soldier. But I think Endgame is my favorite in the context of the MCU, because I love a good payoff, you know. And I think it earned every single payoff that it had, and I think it's really good. But like as a singular film to watch on its own, like Endgame is only so good within the context of the MCU. It's not good if you only watch it, but that's also the point. You know, that's like saying, oh, the finale of Breaking Bad isn't very good as a single episode. Like, obviously not, you're supposed to watch the whole fucking show. But, you know. But there's that. I think, you know, superhero film that I'll always love is Spider-Man 2. Obviously not MCU, but, well, I mean, technically kind of is now. But Spider-Man 2 will always be, yeah, my favorite superhero film, I think. I love Spider-Man 2. Great movie. Dark Knight also another great one, but and Logan, yeah. But Spider-Man's always my superhero, and I think, yeah, that's what makes. Hey James, I bet you didn't know Deadpool 3 is going to be R-rated. Oh my god, it's going to be R-rated. I can't wait. Am I even going to watch Deadpool 3? I don't know. I let Tyler convince me I was when we did As Always podcast, and now I'm free of the shackles of that Aussie bastard. I think no, actually, I don't want to watch Deadpool 3. I literally don't care. But, you know, I think honestly, what was keeping me interested, I think me and Tyler were very similar in the sense that, right, I was still like in the know about the MCU. I would still watch MCU things, and I would still like engage with it on social media because we did As Always podcast, and like we talk about it all the time. And so I was like, I've got to stay like invested in it. And Tyler did the same thing with the video games, where it was like, because we did As Always podcast, Tyler would stay like, you know, caught up to date on video games and stuff as much as he could. And then as soon as we've stopped As Always and gone our separate ways and done separate things, I've just dropped the MCU, and he has completely dropped video games. Like, we realized, like, I didn't care about that. I didn't care about the MCU. I just like talking to Tyler about the MCU, and he didn't like video games. He just liked talking to me about video games, which, you know, kind of nice in a way. But there is that. How long are you gonna keep the pinboard in the background? Oh, the corkboard. Don't know. I have nowhere else to put it. Probably forever. I like it being in the background because I like this. I like there to be continuity between videos. I enjoy that. I think I'm gonna leave it there. It might not stay up forever in streams, but in videos it'll always be in the background because I want it to be like this reference. Like every time I do something in a video, I want it to be in the background for every other video, or as much as I can. I used to do it back in the day with old stuff. Like I had like the confetti cannon, and I had like in my 2500 subscriber video, Luke wore a Easter hat, and things like that. And I used to keep them in the background of like a lasers log or something. Why is my hair doing that? Oh, who cares? I used to keep them in the background, right? And I've decided I want to start doing that again because it was really fun. So it's like, you know, The corkboard can stay there in the background of videos. And also, like, I feel like if people watch a later video, they're going to be like, what even is that? Like, where's that from? Like, and then want to go watch the video where it came from, sort of thing. And, you know, I always enjoy that. I've always been a very nostalgic person. So, you know, I used to keep, I have somewhere, I've kept all my stuff from back in the day. So, like, 2013, well, 2012, 2013, 2014 is really the period where I would just hoard shit from videos. Like, if I made a skit or did a thing in a vlog or a stream or something, I would just keep it and I would put it somewhere. And I liked doing that because I like being nostalgic for my own channel. And I don't know if anyone else cares, but I've always enjoyed it. So I wanted to start doing it again. I thought that would be nice, just to have little references and Easter eggs to my other stuff in my videos. So far, it's the only one, but, you know. Starting Survivor. Or you been? Oh, I'm like midway through. Actually, I don't know how far through I am, but I like it. H-Bomber guy type thing. I guess he does similar. Well, he sort of has like a set, doesn't he? That he like damages over time, and it stays like damaged. And he just, yeah. I guess it's kind of similar-ish, but for me, it's more like it's like Nate's attic from Uncharted 4. Where you go around and you see all the little memorabilia from the other Uncharted games, but it's my YouTube videos. I think Disney would ever sell big IP like Star Wars or something like Alien. No, absolutely not. They would never be able to sell it for as much as it's worth. Like, think how much Star Wars is worth. Who would be able to buy it? Who would be able to buy that? It wouldn't be worth it. Like, you could never, because you'd have to sell it for as much as it's worth. Like, think how much it makes you. Like, think how much Star Wars makes Disney. With the merchandise, with all of the Disney Plus subscriptions, with the films, with the toys, the video games. You know, it's a lot of stuff. You'd have to sell that for so much money. So much money. I don't know who would be able to buy that. Warner Brothers? I mean, maybe that's the only studio or, like, the only company that probably could. But I still don't think they would. And I don't think they would want to. Warner Brothers have spent the better part of a decade mishandling DC. You know, I can't imagine they're gonna be like, let's just spend fucking billions. Like, I can't even imagine how much money it would be to buy Star. Like, that is a lot. Like, whew, like Star Wars is a profitable brand. You'd have to sell it for so much money. Warner Brothers are the best studio when it comes to blockbuster movies. What have they made? Other than the DC films, which are all bad. Other than the Batman. What else have Warner Brothers made? I feel like I haven't seen their logo in ages. Warner Brothers movies. Dune? Oh, Dune, yeah, sure. I guess I guess so, but yeah. They sort of do allow for the people making the thing to do, like, you know, have a bit more creative control, I feel, with certain things, because they do put out a lot of different things, don't they? Yeah. Maybe. Definitely less homogenous than Disney. Half the Harry Potter films are bad, though. Harry Potter is Warner Brothers. And they're rebooting it! Guys, have you all heard about the reboot? The Harry Potter reboot that's coming on HBO. Is that where it's coming out on? I don't know. Dude, it's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so fucking bad. Like, for some of the, like, for the later films, right? Yeah, it'd probably make more sense to put into a TV show. Like, if you wanna turn Deathly Hallows book into a TV show, yeah, that's probably gonna be a lot better than the film. Same with, like, Half-Blood Prince and Order of the Phoenix and Goblet of Fire. But fucking Chamber of Secrets and Philosopher's Stone, Like, how in the world are you gonna... How, right, are you gonna take Philosopher's Stone and turn that into, like, a 10-episode, a 10-hour show? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, how are you gonna do that? It's not gonna be good. It's gonna be fucking bad. Oh, Jesus Christ. But, yeah, I will not be watching that. I will not be watching that. I would rather slit my wrists. There's not many things that I would rather do than slit my wrists, to be fair. But, like, I'm specifically making a point of it with Harry Potter. What's Elva doing? Oh. Is she live? I think she's live. Everyone go to Elva's stream and tell her... Tell her... Go over to her stream right now. Everyone go over to Elva's stream and tell her...
Anything else?
That... The new Harry Potter reboot is coming out and it looks really good. I don't fucking know. I just want someone to say hi to her. Like, you gotta understand, right? What Elva's going through right now with no viewers, right? Is what I go through every Friday. So, like, I think, like, I'm showing some sympathy because I've baited you all in, right? Elva, though, is being an honest woman by calling the stream what it is, which is Shadowbringers, Final Fantasy 14. And obviously she's got no viewers, because I also get no viewers when I stream 14, because nobody cares. Nobody cares. And I understand. I get it. I wouldn't watch it either. I literally wouldn't. I literally fucking wouldn't. I've never watched a Final Fantasy 14 stream in my life, because I also don't care. But, you know, this is a thing we've committed to now, and it's okay, and we will finish it. Because I will finish it. There you go. I don't know what I'm doing. I want to die. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just staring at chat. I'm just like reading comments, but not really reading it properly. Yeah, we can. Let's get started. Let's get started with Final Fantasy 14. Hey folks, if you want, you can leave now. You can stay if you want, we have a lot of fun. Or you can leave, which is what you'll probably do, and that's fine. You're allowed. I understand. I deeply, deeply understand. Like I have already established. I'm trying to get my chat up on the right screen. But we need to play 14. Oh, also, I put in the title, I forgot, that I finished George's video. And it was great. I loved it. I loved it a lot. Well worth a watch. If you haven't already watched George's 11-hour Horizon video, find time and do it, because it's sick. And he put a lot of effort into it, and it's really good. He does this whole bit at the beginning where he analyzes the wildlife in the Forbidden West. And I've never had as much fun listening to someone talk about fucking rabbits and skunks as I did in that video. Genuinely, very good. So, you know, there's that. I'm only 2 hours in. I've just been... to be fair, I listened/watched while I'm walking Sora. So I get at least an hour and a half in every... I got at least an hour and a half in every day. And I would sort of, like, hold my phone in my left hand and, like, glance at it while I was walking as to not trip and fall. So... But, it's fun. Unfollow plus blocked plus common L. Very common L. James, out of curiosity, what is a movie IP that you still love? Like, as in, like a popular franchise? I mean, I like Matt Reeves' The Batman. That's new, though. I can't think of a long-running one. I don't really know. Like Dune. Dune 2 is going to be great. I'm looking forward to that. Trying to think of other movies. I liked all the John Wick films. That was cool. John Wick. I feel like there's another one. Lord of the Rings. Well, Lord of the Rings is dead now, so... Like, I love... What are we talking about still... Are we talking about IPs that are still going? Or do you just mean, what movies do I like? Because... I mean, I like... Obviously, I love the Lord of the Rings trilogy. But... But, like... I don't love... I don't love the Hobbit trilogy, and I don't like Rings of Power. And Aliens, yeah, I don't know. I've seen the first two, which I've heard are the only good ones. Because then they like really tried to milk that, you know, with Aliens 3 and like fucking Alien versus Predator and everything, which I've heard are just all terrible. But Alien and Aliens, both very good. Alien, significantly better, though. One of the greatest films I think I've ever seen, actually. Alien was, yeah, tremendous. I watched that at the cinema the other day on the anniversary. Very, very good. Okay, I'm going on Discord now, and Elva's gonna fucking join. And then we'll do gaming. Mindless fun? Yeah, that sounds like the opposite of what I want. That is something I'd definitely slip my wrists over.
Boo.
Hello!
Hello.
Hello.
James, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never felt so knackered in my entire life.
Oh, that's rough. What? Why? What have you been doing?
Honestly, I've been doing fuck all,
Oh.
but I just haven't slept yet.
Ah, that's... Yeah, okay, that's rough. Yeah.
I've got to get a train at 10 o'clock tomorrow. So I
Yeah.
thought, at 5 a.m. this morning, I thought, right, it's a lost cause. I've got to stay up now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's rough. That's gonna be rough. But
that's the
you'll make
jazz
it,
moment,
maybe.
that. Set fire.
Blimey.
Oh,
Alright, let's
yeah.
load this fucking game up. Let's get well, Elva's not here, so we can't get going yet.
Classic.
What is she doing? I can
Mm.
see she's in the... Oh, the lobby server connection has encountered an error.
I managed to rickroll her. I was very happy.
What the fuck? It just crashed! What? Hang on. Let's go again. Come on, this time. I know the game's working. Elva's playing it.
Well, that's concerning.
Log in. The Dark Throne, patch 6.4.
Spoilers!
You and John
That's
Wick will get milked.
literally bloody
I
what's
doubt
his
it will.
name.
No, James! Spoilers!
Well, I don't know what it means out of context.
I'm so confused. What have you typed in?
What?
You
Nothing.
just
It's
saw
just on the
the
launcher.
name of the next patch quest and the picture involved.
It's
Oh no,
bloody...
that's not. I'm sorry, but that's not a spoiler.
No, I was fucking kidding. Don't worry.
I was gonna say, it's like, you know.
I was being really dramatic. For
Don't get me
comedic
wrong.
effect.
It's like a cool little, like, oh my god, if you played the games and you know about it, you're like, oh my god, it's this guy. But then if you don't, then it's like,
What the
oh,
fuck is Elva looking at?
I don't know.
oh, is this the Just Dance song selection?
Oh my god. Elva has 3 things she can talk about. It's crisps, horses dying in movies, and then old games she played 15 years ago. And
No,
that's
there's
it.
a fourth. It's the
I
Titanic.
love how the
The
first thing
Titanic.
on that list was crisps.
Yep. That's
Yeah,
it.
we all know about her, Chris. And her fucking Bailey's cheesecake. Fuck me.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
That's
to be
another
fair,
thing.
every single time she mentions it, it makes me hungry. Like, it
It's
genuinely
like
sounds
nostalgic
amazing.
food, tragic animal death fact.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh
Jamie,
my
stop running
God.
around so I click on you.
Hey, Rusty, what's
Oh.
going on?
Hello.
It's so weird
Anything?
seeing this game running at 60 FPS after playing Jedi Survivor at 30 for so much.
Oh,
Yeah, it is
God, I'll
hard.
tell you what,
I
right?
really like it.
I was doing some troubleshooting, if you will, on 7 Remake on PC. I don't know why I decided
Oh
to do
yeah,
it.
I
I know
saw what you said. You spent ages.
I have no intention of actually playing the game through now. I just wanted to do something, so I thought, fuck it, I'll do this.
Wow.
And it took me literally it took me 3 days on the trot, just going through this for the entire day, just to get it to run at a stable 60 without any stuttering.
Jesus Christ. I mean, to be fair, plenty of people's pastime is to sit and mod Skyrim and then never play it.
Oh, to be fair, yeah, there you go. This is the gateway.
Yeah, exactly. It's fun. You sit there and you look at all the different mods and you're like, oh man, this is going to be sick. And then it runs perfectly and then you go, right, now I'm just going to close the game and do something
Right,
else.
that was
I'll
me.
take the first mission to make sure
That's
it's all
literally what I did.
It's
I got
pretty
it looking
fun.
beautiful and played it for about an hour, and I was like, "That's good enough for me. I'm going away."
But legit, I got it running properly, and then I was doing that bit in intermission where you fight the big fuck off mechanical boss at the end of the first chapter. And I
What?
switched. You don't remember the one with like the drill for the head?
Hi guys.
Wait, what game are you talking about?
Hello.
Intermission.
That was so dramatic. I'm gonna scream at
Drill.
you. Ah!
Ah!
Drill
Ah!
with the
So like,
head.
Yuffie like takes off her cloak and then she jumps
Oh,
down
yeah,
and
yeah,
you
yeah,
fight
yeah,
that
yeah,
boss.
I
yeah,
just picked clothes then. I was like, did I
Yeah,
know?
like,
I was thinking
mostly
the
testing
beginning
that.
of the game. I was like, oh yeah, intermission is short, so that does
Oh,
make
the bit
sense,
where
yeah.
she does. Oh, I love that bit. That's such a
Yeah,
good
I was
bit.
testing that, and then I decided, you know what, I need to test
that's
this
got
on the
me.
console to see if it's any better, and if I've just not wasted my time or not. And I booted up the console, and I just like skipped all the way to that part of the chapter, and literally it looked 100 times better. It runs 100
Aw,
times better.
that's
I just thought
sad.
to myself, I want to kill myself. I can't believe I spent hours just getting this to work. Oh,
Classic. Fucking classic. Okay, where's my... I'm gonna get the MSQs up.
beautiful.
We're on a
I
party
literally
scene
never
divided,
have them
I think.
I have them up just so I know how long we got. Counting down the days. Okay, I better change my category. Final
all your
Fantasy
viewers.
14. See you later, viewers.
5 viewers. It was
If
nice
they're here right
speaking to
now,
you while you were here.
Jamie, that's very rude of you to assume that they think he's just chatting right now.
What?
Like,
I mean, I am.
Imagine just chatting right now.
You can,
Oh,
do
before we
that,
start the stream, I need to do something. Give me a second.
we've
Okay.
already started the stream, Josh.
No, before we
Live
start
for an
playing, before we
hour.
start- before we start playing, there you
Oh,
go.
there we go. Great. Thank you.
Sorry.
Amazing.
I
Where is Elva?
I don't know.
I'm at the
I don't
goals
think I'll be
also.
able to live
Oh, fuck me.
every Friday if I don't do it.
Fair enough. We don't want you to die now, Josh. So if that's what it
God.
takes.
We're on a party soon divided.
We are.
And we've
What was
got
I gonna
1,
say? I remember
two,
this
bit
3,
correctly.
4, 5,
This
6,
is a really
7,
cool bit.
8, 9, 10, 11,
I-
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 quests. Fucking Christ.
So-
I saw the new Dune trailer is out, and I watched
Dune.
the smallest snippet of it, and it was not a good snippet, and that is hard for me
Oh.
to say because I loved the first one.
Really?
I'm sure it will be good, but I don't know, something about it. I think it's because like it comes across. I don't know. It doesn't seem as immersive, if that makes sense. I don't know. Like the bit I saw was like I didn't feel like I was watching a Dune trailer. I felt like I was watching any movie trailer.
I am genuinely Dune oblivious. I have no idea what any of it is about. I've
Have
only
you
heard
never
the
seen?
name
Have you not seen the
and
first
seen
one?
random screenshots. No,
It's
I've
so
never
good.
seen it.
I
I
really.
didn't even know
watch
it came
it. It
out.
was- it
and
was
just everyone was suddenly
great.
talking like about Dune.
It's just like a new franchise
It's like a
of
sci-fi,
movies
it's a sci-fi franchise,
that
really.
you
isn't it?
can that you can really just sink your teeth into because it has a lot of lore.
You can really sink.
Yeah, get it? Cause sand.
Like the
Yeah.
dogs in the
Quicksand.
Titanic.
I think
Like,
I'm
yeah.
gonna.
Why would you bring that up? Not the dog. Someone give him a chance.
Elva, do you wanna tell us about how you react to animals dying in films? Do you want to talk
Cry?
about
I
Black
swear every
Beauty?
single
Joke.
day I go on
What's the
Twitter and I
fucking
see a
joke? You're
picture
making
of
fun
Elva
of me for
crying
mentioning
because
it, like,
she's seen a
twice?
dog on
You
TikTok.
want,
Oh.
you want to
No,
talk about
that's-
Warhorse?
Oh god. I actually don't think I've seen that, and I don't ever
Wait,
choose
what?
to.
I thought you used to talk about it all the
Elva's been
time.
avoiding
No,
war.
I told you the horse movie that gets me every time is Black Beauty.
But the horse doesn't die in Black Beauty.
Something sad does happen.
No, it doesn't. It's a happy
Something
ending.
happens. Something has to happen.
Well, like there's
Elva?
that
It
scene where
made
like
me
it.
cry every time.
Albert, did you ever watch the Hannah Montana episode where the horse lies down and thinks it's gonna die?
No, I was one of the horses in the house.
Then
The
it's-
one with the horses in the house.
No, the
Okay,
horse
wait, is
lies
that
down,
not
and they
a
were
thing?
like, oh yeah, that means it's gonna die.
I would have killed myself. What the fuck?
You
Did
would
it
have
die, though?
killed yourself.
No, it was lived, I think. I think.
In real life, it's dead though, probably.
Probably.
Well,
Wait,
horses
how
live
horses live like
a
20 years?
while. No, like, more than that.
Do
To
they?
be fair, it's probably been like at least 15 since that episode came out.
True.
Yeah, which is why I
But
was
it's
saying
probably
he
a
might
young
be dead,
horse.
but might not be.
How long
It didn't
do
look
horses
young.
live?
It just look young. He was on its last legs.
25 to 30 years.
Oh, there you go.
That's far too long.
It's surprisingly long.
You would be saying that if
For
you had a
some
horse.
reason, I thought horses only lived like 15 years for ages. I thought they lived like not
Like
long, like the
dogs.
same like the dog.
2
yeah.
years.
Well, because typically like bigger animals live less. Wait, no, that just
No.
applies to dogs, doesn't
They
it?
live
Bigger
30
dogs live
days.
less time. Whoa, they're not flies. Don't flies live for like 2 days?
Whales are huge.
Isn't
They
that
must
so
die in
sad?
like minutes.
A whale is born and then it just dies.
And then like fucking mayflies are there for like 10 years.
Fucking hell. It's
Animals.
not like a parrot long. Oh yeah, parrots live for ages, don't they?
Sadly.
Wait, do they? That's so weird. I'm here now.
Yeah.
You know, you brought up. I really do. Like every time I watch a dog TikTok, I cry. It's very
Yeah,
difficult
no,
for
I feel
me.
like I do see that every
Dog
single
talk.
day. And
What, me crying or just the dogs?
both.
Sad.
Both.
Okay.
Like, I'll go onto it and then I'll see like that classic picture of just your eyes and your forehead.
Yeah, because otherwise I look really ugly. I can't post something that bad. I'm always like I was watching Firefly Lane. I don't know if you guys know that one, but I had my hair in like a towel and I was gonna post a picture because I cried my heart out. I sobbed so hard, but I looked like
so
an egg,
dumb. It's
so I didn't
such
want to
a-
post it. But
It's such a dumb
I
show.
tried to show James the bit that made me cry and explain to him why it made me cry and why it was a good bit. I'm not gonna spoil it, but he was just like, and it was actually, I was
So dumb.
impressed. It was the nicest I've ever seen James behave. He was
Oh,
like,
God.
well, if you like it, that's cool. Like, the nicest thing he's ever
No,
said to
Albert,
anybody with a
that's so
conflicting
shady.
opinion.
That is just shady.
I just didn't want to. I
Well,
just didn't want to get
if
into
you
an
like
argument.
it, that's okay.
I was
He
like, I don't know
genuinely-
what
he
to
was like,
say.
well, I mean, you like it, and that's what matters. Like, it was the nicest
Well,
thing he'd ever
You
said.
definitely have different tastes, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
normally
yeah.
though, he would be like, "You're so fucking dumb. This is so stupid."
No, it's like at the end of all of his video essays that he puts out now. You'll put at the end. Well, if this is what if you had this experience, I can't take that away from you. The game was fucking shit. So you can do the game.
Classic. Classic.
Too accurate. I feel like I just
Oh my
watched a video
God.
of his. Crazy.
You did.
IRL lasers video.
And then we wiped
I
your
live in an
memory of it.
IRL Lasers YouTube channel.
Oh,
I live
God.
that life. Yeah.
Why does this guy have
Yeah.
2 umbrellas?
Who?
So you can, because 2 is better than 1.
Oh, are they parcels or
He
something?
sells things and
Oh, wait,
stuff.
what?
I don't know.
Yeah, these are
Jeez.
like deliveries. Yeah.
It's like, here you go,
Oh,
have an umbrella, it's
parcel.
raining.
The dog videos aren't even always sad.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Sometimes they're
Yeah.
happy.
I've seen
They're-
some of them, and it's just a dog just being a dog, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't.
Wait, you're relating to me, right?
No.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, if you're gonna post a video about your dog, it better be dying.
No! But
Oh my
I
God.
saw one. Do you know what one really broke me? It was one of the dog, and he was really old. And the pilot announces to the plane. They're on a plane, and they're like, "We have this whatever his name is, service dog with us. It's his final flight. He's going home to retire."
Oh God, you're gonna start crying now, guys.
He's going to the
Wait,
big
what do you mean? What do you mean he's gonna die?
To be fair, I think
Because he's old and he's sick, I think.
Oh my
Well, he
God,
wouldn't be
Elva.
if it's a bit Elva. No, if he was,
It's
Elva,
his last fight!
if he wasn't, if he was sick and dying, he wouldn't be working, or he would have stopped already.
No, he's on it. I think it was his final flight to go home to where he lives for good.
But your
What does that
Everybody
mean?
works.
What does
Dude,
that
I don't know. It
mean?
makes perfect sense.
No, it
If I
doesn't.
brought Sora to Ireland, and then I wanted to bring him back because he was sick, and I wanted
And then
to
you
go home with
announced
him.
to everyone on the plane.
Well, he was a service dog. He was a service.
So
dog.
okay, so he was a service dog, so he worked on a plane.
Like I think he must have worked in an
Oh,
airport or something. Because he was wearing like one of those little suits, you know, the little
Right.
body suits.
No, Elva, there's no
Like
way.
a groom.
There's no way. Like, yeah, he was probably getting old and had to retire because he couldn't work anymore. But there's no way they let him
No, he
work
was
up until
sick.
the. No. There's no
No, he
way
had-
they let
he
him
must have
work
been- he
up
must
until
have
the
been-
moment
he
that
must
they
have
were
been
going
at
to
the
put him
special
down.
Airport vet guy's house, and he said he has cancer, and they sent him home.
To
Something
kill
like that.
him.
No, to pass away peacefully.
Right. So he was just retiring. He could have lived
Yeah, but it
another
was
6
his
months.
last flight. It was his last flight.
But that doesn't mean he was gonna die tomorrow. He could have lived
Imagine
6
if they
months, a
did that.
year.
Like,
Yeah.
Dad, you're
human.
heartless.
It's not.
I think
Like,
my
imagine
favourite
you've got
dog clip
cancer and then you're
ever-
on a plane and then someone goes,
Yeah.
oh, this is your last flight.
Well, yeah,
what?
maybe. Maybe it is. I don't
To
know.
be fair, they probably do that with veterans and shit. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh
Turn
god.
around
Yeah.
and say,
What if they're
"Oh,
about to
it-
die?
Yeah, they probably do.
They
This
announced
is
it.
your last
I would
flight.
not trust any of you to give the dogs a chance if you were on the Titanic. I know
No,
what
I
choices
left
you
with it,
fuckers would make. I know what
Oh,
choice I
no.
would make, and that's all that matters. I would do the right thing.
I'd save the human beings. Oh no.
Fuck the human beings. I genuinely could not care less about humans. I'd rather the dogs lived.
Okay, Shadow the Hedgehog.
I wish I got that, but I don't.
Not the specially airport vet guy's house.
Oh god.
Oh Jesus.
They were at his house.
I am warm.
Rabbit's house.
I think the
Oh.
best dog clip I've ever seen is in James's Burning Shores critique, and it's just it's just that segment of, I forget the villain's name, but he just turns around and is like, I can still smell the
yeah.
Shiba Inu, and it's just James looking at Sora like, what the fuck?
I filmed that. Me. That was me. I filmed that.
Yeah,
Honestly,
you did a
I was
great
watching
job.
that. I was watching that, and I just burst out laughing in the middle of the
That's
night. It was really, really sad.
I enjoyed that a lot.
James showed me the clip, and I was like, "No spoilers! I don't want to get the Shiba Inu clip spoiled." But he said I would probably not find it. So
No,
To be
it was
fair,
in
if
I
I
there
do, though, I'll be
somewhere.
upset.
I didn't see it.
No,
Yeah,
it was
I
in
did.
some. It was in some ruins on the top of this hill in the middle of a jungle. It
Oh
was-
yeah, I found that. It's good.
Classic.
It's a good clip.
Shiba Inu. Him.
What the fuck is this portal? Who opened this?
It's a Reaper. I swear to God, we explain it every
I
Yeah,
jumped through.
hour.
I was just gonna say that, Jamie. I've
Yeah,
definitely
Reapers
asked about
can
To
do
be
that.
that.
fair, I can't see a portal at all.
It's gone now.
They just went. That's why.
I mean, okay, fair enough.
I wish you could jump through it and appear somewhere else.
You're not a Reaper.
So funny.
Yeah. You're not attuned
If
to
you're a
the
Reaper,
to
can
the
you jump
void.
through another Reaper?
Probably not.
wait, another
I'm
Reaper
I'm too
portal.
advanced for this PS.
No, another person.
Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. Was told
How
this was
that?
just chatting by the notifs. Absolutely heartbroken to hear Jamie Burns on the mic.
Whoa!
It's alright, that was Ollie. He clearly didn't mean it.
Nobody
That was
else
a-
though.
Dark.
That was
attack on my
outrageous.
person.
That was outrageous.
Not
dark-sided.
outraged
That
to
was a
hear
bit
Jas or
unnecessary, wasn't
Elva. Just Jamie.
Yeah.
Homophobia in its finest.
Oh my god.
True.
I think it might be.
Cancel.
Oh my goodness.
Cancel.
I literally want to kill
Oh,
myself.
God.
We have 20 quests to get through.
Yeah, but that's real. We'll get through like 5.
Yeah, true. That's a good point. Hold on, I need to go grab a tissue. I'm stuffy as fuck.
Whew, God. Yeah, I'd be okay if it was everyone but Jimmy Burns. Fucking
Well, roasted.
Ridiculous. Outrageous. Oh, dear Christ. Right, go on then. What quest are we on?
A party soon divided.
Right, is this the
We're gonna have a fight.
the duty where like
Um,
you
I don't know. Maybe.
See, I did do well with the clickbait though
So warm.
for the stream.
It
so-
worked.
James, you're learning as a content creator.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm never gonna title it Final Fantasy 14 Friday, Final Fantasy 14 Friday again. I'm gonna just something
Yeah,
else in the
it's,
title every time.
There
It
you go.
doesn't matter what I do.
Okay, that was really sad.
That was
Full
that was.
stop.
Oh yeah,
That
shit.
was no one's ever gonna love me level of sad.
Elva has 2 viewers, and I know that because I'm one of them.
I'm one of them as well.
Oh, this is rough.
Every time I stream, I get closer to killing myself.
How many do I have? 23. I lost half my viewership because I
I
started.
told you
playing
they would
this
all
game.
leave as soon as
Yeah.
this game turned on.
I mean, understandable.
That's so sad. I think it's
like
just
it's
the
not about the content
disconnect
changes.
of-
We don't even play the game. We just talk, just like we do
I know.
before.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a different thing on screen.
It's the second someone sees a game they don't understand themselves.
They should love that because that's like the whole TikTok thing where there's like
Yeah,
4
exactly.
million things going on at the same
Exactly.
time.
We just talk shit while there's like things happening in the background.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe you just need a bit of
yeah.
temple run and you'll be fine.
If I streamed Subway Surfers,
parkour map. That's what it have to be. A Minecraft parkour map.
we should just do
And then we
that's
have-
Leap of Faith. We literally do Leap of Faith and we talk shit. Like that's
Yep.
literally
That's
a TikTok
perfect.
video.
That was that
That
whole
is-
episode where we climbed Kugane
Perfect.
Tower. That's
Oh,
literally
that
what.
Oh
was
my
so
god, that was the
good
best
episode.
stream. That was so
It took
fucking
That's
funny.
far
the
too
best
long.
I've ever done.
We
Why
ended
are
up
we
listening
referring
to.
these
Oh
as
wait.
episodes? No, I have to ask.
When there was that little parkour section down on the beach, and we
Oh,
tried to
yeah.
climb
Oh
that
yeah, that was
tower,
fun.
and we like listened to Doctor Who music, and we
Yeah,
we never
that was-
made it to the top.
That-
We did it for like 6 hours.
That was so fun. I loved every second.
That
That
was
jump
so
was
cool.
Guys, I
Exactly.
just discovered something.
Definitely.
If you hold the right click and then you point and then you hold left click, you'll move.
Oh my god. Well done, Elva. I'm so proud of you.
Oh my
You did-
god!
Oh my
That's
god,
so
James.
useful.
Right?
Well, I normally
Thank you.
I normally just hit the R key and just auto
Yeah,
walk.
or press W, obviously. But I did not know that you could do
Literally,
it
all I
one-handed.
do,
This is the
right, is
best.
I use the right click and I just click in the mouse wheel and I go.
If I click in the mouse wheel, I do benediction.
What the fuck? Why did you change
It's
it?
stupid.
What kind of help are these people going to offer me?
Oh god.
What?
All are welcome to join. Here you can play at your own pace. Or with a little help on the way
No,
if you like.
Alva, you gotta play at my pace. I'm sorry, you're not allowed to join.
SOA Casual and Friendly
Amazing.
FC looking for active, new, or experienced players to make warm, home-like community where we will find its place. What
Can't
does
lie,
that
I read that
Look,
as SA and I was really concerned for a moment.
We have
I'm not
cozy
expecting
large
anything
house.
warm and home-like from someone with the last name Bloodbite.
We have cozy large house in
That's
Mist,
so
buffs
judgmental, Jamie.
24/7, and love to help others while exploring all aspects of game. All are
Something
welcome
you
to join.
learn,
Here you can
Alpha,
play at
in,
your own pace.
in my job is that names definitely do mean something.
They
You learn
Have
very
you ever
quickly
met a
what kind of
well-behaved
names.
Jake?
No.
We don't have a Jake yet, but I have loads of really
Yet.
weird names in mine.
Oh,
All
really?
Jakes I've met have been
Yeah.
absolute knobs. And I don't know
Yeah.
if I'm generalizing here, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same case.
My
for
nan had
you.
a dog called Jake.
really
Well, the dog called
Yeah.
Jake is a lovely individual who's not real.
wasn't Jake one of the tweenies?
Yeah, oh my god, I used to love the Tweenies.
Was he
I
the
think
one
I
with the
had
mohawk?
the orange one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Isn't it weird how there are names that only sound right when they're elderly people and only sound right for kids? Like who the fuck calls a child like? I don't fucking know.
Clarence.
Clarence. That's
Yeah.
absolutely an elderly old man who's very nice.
That's
and quiet.
because of the
Alva is
generational
finally
gap,
understanding
Elva.
how names
Like,
change
in-
over
in
time.
like-
That's
In
why,
like 20,
like
30
it's,
years time, certain names will be considered old, and then new names will be considered young. and then-
Exactly.
Can you imagine like
When
all the
we're
weird
all
name like
old, our names will
Apple
be
and shit
considered
being like,
old.
oh, that's an old person name.
Apple.
To be fair-
Well, I had a friend called Mary, and looking back,
That's
it's really funny
so
to imagine
normal,
a 10-year-old called Mary.
Uh,
I don't know. Mary seems like an older woman name.
No,
Whenever I think of the name Mary, I'm constantly reminded of Coronation Street.
Oh, I
Amazing.
loved her.
I
I
don't
said
know
that
which
she
one
was
it is.
dead.
Is
I
it-
don't think
is it-
she's
is it
dead,
the
but
forest?
I could be mistaken.
Can't wait for thousands of children named Khaleesi to grow up. Oh, Jesus
Khaleesi.
fucking Christ.
Yeah.
That's so sad. Imagine naming your child something based off of
It's
like
really
a TV
mean
show.
to name your child something like.
Doesn't Khaleesi mean
super
queen
weird?
anyway?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does in Dothraki.
Why would you? Why would you name him Khaleesi?
That's so weird. That's fucking Eddie would do that. I
Yeah,
imagine
to
Eddie
be
would do
fair.
that. If he wasn't kept in check by somebody else, he definitely would do that. He would definitely name all his kids something based off of like a TV show or something.
So like,
yeah.
Bitch.
his first,
That's what dogs
my
do.
son
Hello?
Get a
Superman.
dog. Don't.
He names his son
don't get a child.
Clark.
And his twin
No.
versus Batman.
you have Clark, you have Kal-El, and then you have Bruce, and that was
Ah, Jesus
Bruce
Christ.
and Clark. That's so funny.
it. And if Adriana wasn't about,
He'd do it.
he'd have called Isla fucking Diana or something.
Oh god, it's so sad. I mean, I suppose it's different if it's a name that's like actually a name, though. I mean, it's still weird if it's
Yeah.
like based on a show.
Yeah, but like you
I
can
don't
absolutely
know.
get away with that. That's not as bad.
Yeah, like if you had a child called Clark, that's not like too ridiculous.
I mean, a child called Clark in this day and age is pretty weird. I can't lie.
Well,
Oh, is Clark here?
Nothing's too
But
weird
names
anymore.
like that are getting really popular again because people are trying to name their kids something different.
Hey guys, Clark here. Welcome back to the Internet Hegetnom.
Did you guys see the kid? Well, not a guy. He's a kid called Topher. I'd never heard that name before. Topher.
Oh yeah, that's not like that weird of a name.
I'd
I
never
mean,
heard that before.
can't-
Topher.
Is this person white?
It feels like
Topher.
American.
Yeah.
It's like an
Yeah,
American
that's
name.
classic.
Hey
That.
man, I'm Topher.
I'm
It's like
the
Topher from Texas or something.
Bro,
Yeah,
we
I
just
guess it
can't-
does sound right.
'Cause we've been running
Like,
around.
could.
it's just it sounds like
Like
a
an hour.
southern name.
Or we could.
Or we could not.
All right, go on. I'm doing it. It's happening now. Go on.
Oh, go on.
Good
Let me
day
take the
to
plunge.
you,
It scares
miss. I
me.
do
Oh,
hope
fuck.
you are well rested. The Exarch and your companions are presently gathered in the ocular. He asks that you convene with them at your earliest convenience.
Oh
Please
god, that was the
convene
okay. Good.
At your earliest convenience. Get it?
Please
It
convene.
sounds funny. Please convene at your earliest.
I like checking the
convenience.
individual
Conveniently
steps of
convene.
quests too, because then I know how long we have of each quest.
That is okay. How
I break up my
how
quests.
do you continue to claim you like this game? But
I
then
love
say
it.
Shit like
I love
that?
it. I love it. I just don't ever want to play it.
It is like a lot of effort. It's true.
I
It's a
can't
big
lie.
commitment, you know.
Yeah, to be
Yeah.
fair, the game's like 1 billion hours long. So.
To be fair, it feels even more
True.
taxing when we don't play it for 4 months.
And then you have to start again.
I mean, I'm not
Oh,
gonna
shit,
lie,
I'm
man.
not
It took me 2 days to get through Shadowbringers. Oh my god, this is a cutscene.
That just how is that possible? Because we stream it, and yeah, okay, we probably play half of the time that we stream. We still stream it for like 5 hours every week.
Yeah, but like I'm built different, and I'm also obsessive. So, you know,
Okay.
It's
It took-
definitely
I'm
possible.
satisfied with that answer.
I literally platinumed Final Fantasy VII Remake before it officially came out.
That's insane.
What?
So,
Oh
I
god,
feel
this
like
is
there's
voiced. Fuck.
these volumes. Oh, we're ready
off the
whenever you
auto.
are.
Disable auto.
I'm gonna cry. Okay, here we go.
You're
Alright,
just
fellas
like,
and
oh no, I'm gonna
people
cry. I have
and-
less work to do.
Yeah, but I stopped. Like I need to
like
read it.
Voice acting it.
Otherwise, I don't
it's
pay attention. I
engaging.
start zoning out. I like reading it.
Right, to
Okay,
be
it's
fair-
Playing
fine.
Final
Well,
Fantasy
read
VII, I
along
appreciate
then.
voice
Fucking
acting.
subtitles are there.
No, can't do it.
I've already drank my whole drink.
Me too. Okay.
This is the new Me
James,
Too
you're not drunk enough
movement.
for this. Right, hang on, let me go get another drink. We'll be back in 2
Oh
seconds.
my
Wait,
God.
really?
I will literally be in a second.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna get a drink as well then. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh man.
Oh, see, I could go. I
I was
even
actually
nerd
I
on
was
Ollie
looking
at the
forward
moment.
to
I
these drinks
just
'cause-
fucking left. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh,
James left? Fuck's sake. What a dumbass.
What do you mean,
Anyway,
big
I
guy with
bought-
steel on his back? Do you mean?
Ah!
Carry on,
You're
mate.
behind me!
it's,
The
I don't even know
bathroom!
what to call it, to be honest with you, in the terms that you'd understand.
It's an astrolabe. It's a bit stupid.
I have.
It's
I like buying
astrolabia.
these because they're just sweet.
Astrolabia majora.
It's mixed berry mojito. Mojito. Excuse me.
But also, he speaks in like old English.
That
we
is
definitely
the
doesn't smell.
sweetest color of pink I've ever. Oh, you can't even see it.
Astro.
Look.
Are you drinking?
Astroladle.
That does not look.
Canned
Sounded
cocktails.
like you were peeing.
Fucking
I
Christ,
am.
Albert.
I am.
Is it any good though?
Horrible.
Yeah, I really like Jess. I really like the There's a peach and lychee wine spritz. I really like that one. I have
See,
one
I
of those.
tried a couple of them. I think it was just after Christmas, and they were just really, really bad. I thought, you know what, this will
Right.
save me a bit of time and effort when I'm going out. I'll just
Oh,
have
they're nothing
these.
like a real cocktail.
But they're fucking
nothing.
nah. I hate them. I genuinely
I
don't
like-
like them.
The thing that I like about them is they're more sweet than they are alcoholic tasting. So I like them for that because I
Oh
really
no,
don't
I
tend
do
to
like
like alcohol.
I do like the alcoholic taste. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
too.
see, James
That's
does
the
too.
point.
We had a really nice one in TGI Fridays, and it was.
I thought
really
you were gonna say
good with
Italy.
James.
Which we did.
Well, we did, but then I had a not as nice one because, like, that defeats the purpose. I was just making a point that we had this really nice, it was super sweet and tropical tasting cocktail. You couldn't taste the alcohol at all. And James was like, yeah, not for me. And I was like, it is absolutely made for me because I don't like the taste of alcohol in my
I don't think anybody
anything.
likes the taste of alcohol, but it's
Okay,
like
but you do, though, because
mixed
you opt
with
to have
the
the
other
one
tastes.
that tastes like the alcohol.
no, but it
It's
doesn't
the
taste
taste
like
of the
alcohol.
vodka or the whiskey.
I mean, you could taste it in it, but like that's like,
Rum is not as bad. I think rum and Coke is better
Oh,
than like whiskey
for
and
fuck's
Coke or
sake!
vodka
I've
and
skipped
Coke.
the next line.
I
Fuck's
don't think I've
sake.
ever had
Oh
rum in my
my
life.
god! You were just saying how good you are at the game, Jess.
Coconutty
Look, man,
written
I
down
usually
looks
just have-
really weird.
I usually just have also one and I call it a day.
Oh.
Fair enough. Yeah,
What?
that's pretty fair.
Oh, but we are meeting like,
him.
you know, the
This
new
is very
gamer,
sweet.
the new boy.
Oh wait, we're going
Not-
to the
not in the
next
good
line
way.
of line.
Yeah,
Alright,
we're going
yeah,
to
of
the next
course.
If you
line
don't
dialogue.
mind.
It's a close up on Anna. I'm gonna change Anna back to how she looked before. I
God,
just
yeah,
do
it's
not
this
like
guy.
her new look.
Oh, but it's anti
Yeah, I agree with Gad. If it's too sweet, then it's just not. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
not
No
I
such
agree.
thing as too sweet.
I like a good
Did I
sweetness.
not explicitly tell
His
you that
face
we would be
dropped.
meeting again soon?
Did I not
Right,
explicitly
I'm
say?
ready
I
again.
miss the stream where we were dicking around with the refugees. That was fun.
Oh, don't you worry, James. Don't you worry. We'll
Oh
be dealing
no,
with that soon.
I misspoke. Okay, I'm
Oh.
ready.
This dude's really cool, so.
This one
Yeah,
is
this
like
guy is my
spicy
favorite
sweet.
character. In the
Imagine
entire game.
being called Emmett
Spicy
Selch.
sweet. It
You were
sounds
gonna
like the noise
you were
your
gonna
socks
live to
make when they're
regret
wet.
that.
He deserves to be bullied.
I mean, I like the
Ridiculous
name
name.
Oh, I can't wait to play
Emmett.
more
I
of this
don't
game.
know where it stems from, to be honest with you. But even in the culture it stems from, I feel like it has to be like the
bullied?
weird kid in the back of the
Yeah.
class that you bully.
Oh.
Has to be.
That
This
was
is
his
why he's
origin
evil.
story. He got bullied.
Yeah, this is why he's
In the back
evil.
of class. Oh, well,
Throwback
that's
to
great. I love
Emmett.
that. I'm headcanon
Emmett.
that. Okay.
Oh, from Discord.
Are we
Oh my
ready,
God, I completely forgot
fellas?
about
Was he
that.
the
Jesus
really
Christ.
dumb one?
I have a feeling.
That's
it's
so
not
mean.
narrow it down.
That's so
Never.
well. No, just but like he stood out as like
I mean,
you know
if he was
a
really
Justin
dumb,
or
he was really
a
dumb. You can't change anything, can we?
where he was just dumb.
Right, are we gonna?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Oh
So.
no,
Okay,
I
yep.
think we might just.
Count
I
us
think we
in.
might.
Count us in, Elva.
In. Oh, I'm gonna do it. iCarly countdown.
Oh,
In
God.
5,
Oh god.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You don't say one.
Anna.
Wait, were we supposed to press yes?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were joking.
Oh, what the hell?
It was a real countdown.
Oh well.
Right,
We'll
okay, I'll
just
pause
use
it the
fake.
next one.
No, just leave it. Just leave it.
Oh
Just leave
my
it.
god,
Just
I-
leave it.
fine,
Shut
okay,
up.
Fine, okay. Well, this is gonna be fucked.
Use my teacher shush on you.
Your Exarch friend in particular has piqued my curiosity.
Why is the Exarch just standing
Something
there?
like that. Most impressive.
He's scared.
You honestly expect us to believe you've come only to observe? Or that you might deign to lift a finger to aid our cause if called upon? Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words, I would never accept your help. Not in my darkest hour. Not after all the suffering your kind has wrought.
Kind? That's racist, mate.
So petty. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. Wage your war against the Sin Eaters, put each and every Light Warden to the sword, Prove yourselves heroes, brave and true, and I will be glad to embrace you as allies. Allies worthy of bearing the burden of truth.
I don't want to be your ally.
Surely such a partnership would be preferable to yet another round
Oh,
of
too bad.
fisticuffs.
I will literally slit your throat right here.
I would like to see you try, Steve.
I will let you bleed out on the
And
floors of the
thus
Crystal
did the
Tower.
olive branch wither and die. Pity. Well, let no man say I did not try, futile as it was. Though I suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes. Difficult decisions lie ahead of you. Decisions best made with the benefit of knowledge to which only the eternal are privy.
Fuck you.
For now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
No. Just to spite you. We're gonna do so much boring stuff. You're gonna get so fucking bored.
I'm gonna sit and fucking eat a sandwich.
We're gonna go do the Alexander raids, you bitch.
Yeah.
A vain attempt to make us doubt our chosen course, most like.
Become the
As if
gorilla.
we'd believe a word that passed his lips. Unless you think there is
Just
some truth in
drown.
what he said.
Oh, I took a sip of drink there. That was dangerous.
A popcorn kernel, perhaps.
A kernel, perhaps.
I don't know, but
one
if he
shot.
crosses us, I'll make him wish he hadn't. I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
that.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is
The bottom
tough
one. I like the
art.
bottom one. Yeah, yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I knew he was gonna do that.
I'm sure you will. But consider for a moment. If he meant simply to lead us astray, he could have done so without revealing himself. At least, not in the manner he did. It goes without saying that an alliance with the Ascians is out of the question. But since we have no way of knowing where they might be hiding, it seems only logical to press on with our mission, even if our enemy seems content for it to succeed.
This is like Kingdom Hearts 2.
Is it?
Yeah,
is
'cause,
it?
like,
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, because they have to like keep killing Heartless, even though they're
Yeah.
helping the organisation. It's sort of like it. It's a loose end.
I can't lie, I remember when I first played Kingdom Hearts 2, thinking, oh my god, it's gonna be an actual like gameplay choice, like where if I stop killing Heartless, it'll make effect on the story, and I was really upset when it didn't.
That may be, but the wardens of Calusia, Armarang, and Raktika remain.
Oh, it's just me that
Raktika.
does this.
Raktika Masala.
I was gonna say that.
Which is
We were
why
all
Hey,
thinking
mind.
that thing.
divide our forces and conduct a systematic
I
survey
can't
of
lie,
each region.
as the brown
Once we
person in
have
the
found
group,
our
I was
quarry,
not.
we may then determine where to proceed.
I'll take Armarang in that case. I know
Why
the
the
lie
fuck
of
is
the
it
land
playing
well
this
enough.
music? It's so stupid.
Everyone's
This
happy.
is such a banger, man. What do you
If
mean?
there
It is a banger, but it feels like so out of place.
It's like that music from Kingdom Hearts. What's it called again?
It's like, it's not Vim and Vigor, is it?
Then I would ask that
Or
you
Laughter
journey
and Merriment.
That's the one. Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
There you will
is it
find
the
Ishtar. With her assistance, I doubt the warden will evade your grasp.
Ishtola! Let's go!
Is
Matoya!
you and Urianshe used to talk about?
Yeah, apparently I don't, because I don't know
Oh
what
my
that
god,
means in
the
the trailer.
comments actually infuriated me.
I haven't
If you-
haven't played the story.
I guarantee you these guys are just the people who like just met Matoya in Heaven's Ward and thought, nah, that's it.
But she is disinclined to speak with me. You have visited her, have you not? Might I trouble you to...
Twould be no trouble.
My thanks.
That is so
While
weird.
you are all out in the field, I shall be here
Oh,
attending
Pedro
to
here.
business.
Pedro, Arcane
I
shit.
had somewhat fancifully contemplated joining the search myself, but other matters demand my attention.
Oh my god, we're going to Smash, boys. What the fuck?
Let's go!
I very nearly said, oh my god, it's a letter to Hogwarts.
He invites me to join him in Yulmore to discuss the recent conflict.
You're really committed to the bit, Jamie.
Yeah.
You're more.
So
James is
committed.
really
He's gonna
excited
open it and there'll be a Rick roll.
Did he eat it off the
James
top
is
of
just really
any
excited for the Harry
It's
Potter film.
obviously a
so.
trap.
I am. It looks so
Yeah.
good.
I
I'm
should be
so
surprised
mad.
if it were not.
Why are you?
Nevertheless,
Why are you
I
still?
must
Why
seize
are you
this
still
opportunity
going?
to speak with him, even if only a few words are exchanged.
I actually believed you.
I know, that was
Though
the
my
best
power
part.
will be much
That's so
diminished
funny.
so far from the tower, it is a risk I am willing to take.
Okay, you can put the letter down now. We've seen it. Ah, that's fun.
Master Alphino, might I impose upon you to accompany me to Yulmore prior to beginning your reconnaissance?
Recon.
Of course.
It just me or does Jeff sound more like a cunt than usual today?
Then let us make ready.
Oh well, that's
Safe
fucking
Pedro.
unnecessary. Oh, it's Pedro. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine.
It's because you said arcane
Oh
shit.
no! Did you think a random person would just be
Yeah,
mean?
if it was just a
Oh,
random,
I'm
it's like,
so
all right.
sorry. No.
If I
see
were to
how
get
it is.
cancelled over Ratika Masala, then that's what
Oh,
I would
no,
want to be
don't-
cancelled
don't-
for.
Don't worry, James. I'm here. You can't get cancelled. I'm your uncancelable card.
It's just the name of a dish.
You have the Jazz card. Yay.
You know,
That
if,
makes
if,
so
if, you, if you
Crystal
say anything
X-Dog,
gay
what's he
related,
gonna
you got Jamie to sort you out.
We're covered. We can say anything now.
Exactly.
No,
You've got
don't!
A woman. A gay.
I acted like I would say anything. More like, no, don't, James.
How dare
Yeah.
you? I'm a different man.
Yeah, you are. I think maybe.
You're a
Right,
changed
okay.
man.
You're
Let
trying
us
anyway.
let's speak to the crystal ball.
Oh,
Crystal
okay,
Exarchasy.
go on. Jamie does this.
Before you
man.
leave, I would make a request of you. There is a church. Oh fuck. Or rather, the ruins of a church at Fort Job.
Yeah.
Might I ask you to go there before seeking out Ishtola
No,
and
no.
potentially fall through the roof?
Yeah.
It was a place where people once gathered to worship the light. Alas, it has long since fallen into disuse. Yet within that hall there remains a tablet whose writings, I believe, may prove of use to Ishtola. At the very least, such a relic would make a suitable gift for your reunion.
Reunion of memories.
Fuck.
Okay.
Guys, they're leaning into it. They're really going hard here.
I want to kill myself. I want to be shot.
I'm so happy.
A most considerate proposal. Very well. And we depart to Ratika. We shall journey to Fort Job
It's
that we
not
might
Ratika,
secure
it's
this relic.
Ratika, right?
It's
I don't know.
Yeah,
Raktika,
Raktika.
Oh,
There is
does
a
it
K in there,
matter?
mate.
Alright, let's go to Fort Job.
Fort
Someone-
Job.
The fuck was that?
Sometimes I think to myself, is it pronounced Fort Job?
No.
It very well could be pronounced anyway. We'll never know.
Job only has one B.
Yeah, but then sometimes it has two.
Does it? Job?
Yeah, I've seen like some spellings and
Usually
where
there's
it's
an
double
E on
B.
the end.
Like in the Bible, it's just J-O-B.
Yeah. Wait, where
And
the fuck am
then
Where are
I
you
love the
traveling
Bible.
to?
Go to
Favourite
Tessellation.
book.
I? Go where?
To what?
Tessellation.
Oh, I know what you mean. Sorry. Yes.
Where? What?
It's at the bottom. It's like in a
Oh,
separate section. The other stuff.
I have just decided to go to the
Wait,
again.
Oh, right.
That would have been smart, but I
I
did not
need
plan
someone
to do
to
that.
drive me.
Don't
Oh,
you
if
worry.
there's a car
Yeah,
going, I'd like the car.
let's
Oh,
go.
Got the whip. I'm gonna skirt in the
you.
whip.
What is better, to be
actually,
born good
just- I
or to
don't think
overcome your evil
children
nature through
under
great
the
effort?
age of 7 are
Parthenax
supposed
regarding
to sit in the
lasers.
front.
True.
Oh, to be fair, Steed is like 1,000 years old, so it's fine.
Yeah, but
I
he's
am.
got the height of a 4-year-old.
Clara,
Well,
am
no,
I a
don't
good
get me wrong.
man?
He needs a booster seat.
Clara, my Clara, I don't think you will.
What?
I'll tell you what, right? Okay.
That's what he
literally,
says in fucking Death in Heaven
Does he?
when she throws the keys.
Attune to this if you haven't already.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, for some
She's
reason.
throwing the
recently-
keys and he's like, "You're not going to throw them," and she throws them,
God.
and then she
I
cries.
do remember that.
My
Sad.
TikTok feed is just full of people recreating Doctor Who speeches.
That's really cool.
Really?
That's an
Yeah, it's like,
interesting
That's a
algorithm
good one.
decision.
It's
You've
like
got Doc Talk.
yeah, I'm on Doctor.
Dick talk.
I
You
think
should
Doc
just go
Talk exists.
You only
but
do
it's
one
like
Subscribe
cool
to
doctors.
what's his name, Phoenix24 on YouTube.
Oh, Phoenix24 is
He
the
does
greatest content
amazing
creator of
impressions.
all time.
It's
When
that's
you
so
watch
good.
Critical Role by any chance?
Huh?
I've heard of it.
Right, basically, it's
what?
like a bunch of voice actors and they play Dungeons and Dragons.
It's got what's her face, Laura Bailey.
Yeah, Laura Bailey's in it.
Love Laura Bailey and Matthew
Ah.
Mercer.
It's really good. I'd recommend watching it if you've got like
I like Laura
if you've got spare
Bailey.
time, you want to whack someone in the background. But it's one of the people who's on Critical Role, and it's just him constantly just going through Doctor Who speeches. Like I was literally scrolling through before the stream started, and then it was just his version of the Rings of Akaton speech.
Oh, classic. That's a classic speech.
To be fair, he did a fucking good job as well. You know, I can't lie.
That's good.
Right,
This game is
come on,
so goofy. Why do you
You just
have a
gold! The
sports car
Regalia
playing?
sports car! The Regalia!
To be fair,
What the fuck?
it is a sports car.
Is it? It's more like a
it's a
luxury,
Regalia.
like what?
Yeah, it's a luxury sports car. You can have a luxury
the
sports car.
Regalia.
It's like an
car.
Aston. It's
No,
like an
it's not
Aston
like an
Martin.
Aston Martin. It's more like a Rolls Royce.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. I'm
I feel
sorry.
like it
it's
is.
It's
not.
way more like a Rolls Royce.
No, Rolls Royce isn't designed like. Okay, I'm sorry. This will get like really nerdy if I carry on, but like
The original one is.
No,
Then it's
no,
like,
not at all.
I'm searching up
Yeah.
Regalia.
The Regalia is
that's-
literally based off an
Because
Audi.
like the one that's in the game is not like the original Regalia, is it?
No,
I'm
it
pretty
is.
sure it's not.
The
It is.
No, it's
Regalia.
not.
No, it looks different. It does look different, yeah.
The Regalia is based off an Audi.
Okay, to be fair, the Regalia in 15 does look a bit more sports car-y. Yeah, hang on. I'm looking at it here. Like that looks more like a sports car. Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah,
got
exactly.
it's got very long front. It is very like, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Whereas
it's a luxury sports car. That's the best way to say it.
the one in 14, I think looks a lot more like one of those sort of like fancy cars that you like have someone drive you around in.
Oh yeah, don't get me
Heck
wrong.
yeah.
It's a different model, I think.
That's why
Yeah,
we
it's
have
very
Jess and
different.
Jamie driving us around.
Because it's got like
fancy and rich.
covers over the wheels too in 14.
It's
And, like,
quite
the very
funny because it
long
is
front.
literally the opposite Elva.
What?
Oh yeah, in
To be
reality,
fair,
yeah.
the only reason this is in because it's a fucking crossover anyway. I don't think the devs would have put a fucking car in the game
Yeah.
like this. If they would, it would be drastically different design.
Then again, I can't fly a chair, so who knows?
You can fly a bed, so
I can
really,
ride a Shiba Inu.
Nothing is out.
Yeah, man.
So like,
Nothing is out of the question.
fuck. Okay, here we go. Yuri on J. He says, "Here, amidst these ruins, we will find the Church of the First Light, and within that hallowed hall, the tablet we seek.
Can't wait to find the
Time is
Bible.
of the essence,
Oh my god,
friend.
we finally
be
finished
quick.
our first quest.
Let's
Gonna get the
go! Oh, I put a lot of whiskey
Wow.
in this. I didn't mean to.
James, what the fuck are you
You have
drinking?
Coke and whiskey.
Oh, whiskey and Coke. And
Ah.
a lot of mostly whiskey though.
Is it classic Jack and Coke?
Yes.
I'm assuming it's Jack Daniels.
It is. It is.
Okay. Oh, that was a great guess.
At the height of Lakeland's prosperity, these sites served not as man's final bastion, but as a testament to his ingenuity and architectural prowess. I don't know why I'm doing this voice. The Church
You're
of the
giving it
First Light
everything.
was responsible for many such marvels, building majestic chapels in every corner of the realm. Alas, the flood, with its exonerable tides, would drown nigh everyone, and did all but put an end to the religion as a whole. For the creatures which then did arise from the fulgent deluge were seen as agents of divine punishment, sent to devour sin and sinner both, whence came the name of Sin Eater. The people were
Whence
lost,
came the name is an insane sentence.
seemingly forsaken by their god. I like to think he's just talking about Christianity. Yet where there is light, there hath ever been shade, and 'twas in the dark they sought solace. The most devout of these worshippers of Shadow did then migrate to the Raktika Greatwood, but that is a tale for another time. For now, let us find what remaineth of the chapel here."
Thank you
Right.
for not lording me on us too excessively.
Okay, let's take the car.
It's right over here.
Yeah, I know, but
It's faster. Look at that. I've just drove past it. What are you gonna say?
efficiency.
I'd run you over if it wasn't you, Jay.
Okay, gamers, I've got to write my dissertation. Might be back later, I'm not sure. My stress levels have never been higher, but once I'm done, I'm going to do so much fucking gaming. Yeah, that sounds good.
Good luck.
Is that Gaz?
I love
Hope
gaming.
you'll
Yeah,
be
that was
okay.
Gaz.
Yeah, good luck, guys. You'll
Enjoy.
smash it. I know you will.
Hey, did you guys hear that guy who voices Bayek has
Oh.
been cast in the new season of House of the Dragon? I did. Abby
I
cast
did,
him
and I
in.
could not fucking care less.
Yeah.
He's a great actor.
Oh.
This is
He
a
just
cutscene for
he
Disable.
continues to fucking ghost me. He goes, "Oh yeah, I'll come on your podcast," and then I message him a week later, like, "Hey, you're good to go," and he's like, just ignores me. He's done it 4 times now. It's insane over the course
really
of
funny.
5 years. Every time. Whatever.
Well, you're not going to be able to get him now. He's
One
not
auto.
famous.
I
was on
know,
Auto as well.
exactly.
Right.
But I have him on Discord.
How the
I
fuck
literally
do I
have
get
him
in
on
here?
Discord. I have him on fucking
He's
Discord.
going to block you.
I'm gonna give him a call. I'm gonna add him to our call right now.
James, turn
Do
auto off,
not
by the way.
do that.
Oh, yeah, good point. Oh shit, I meant to turn it off, but I just skipped to the next dialogue.
Right,
Where the
this
fuck-
is
how
indeed
do
the
I get
church
in?
we seek. The stairs, man.
Where the fuck is the stairs?
Just keep going forward till you hit the wall. You'll see the stairs.
Just keep going to hit the wall, Jamie. Just keep going until you're
Oh, this
flat
is a
in the wall.
mistake.
The first line is, this is indeed the church we seek.
Right, and the next line is from Minnie Phillip. Finny
Let's
Millet.
go.
Finny Minnie
It's
Millie Phillip.
surprisingly intact. What little is left of the churches I've seen until now has always borne the scars of decades of disuse.
Its subterranean construction hath done much to protect the hall from the ravages of time, yet the
Oh, I
reason
found
for
it.
its remarkable preservation may be deduced from its decoration. As faith in the light did wane, so rose reverence for the dark, and its followers did want for places of worship. To be plain, the standards which do adorn these walls belong not to those who built them, but to worshippers of the dark, the Knights Blessed.
Who subsequently migrated to Raktika, yes?
Indeed, 'twas beneath the shaded boughs of the Raktika Greatwood that they finally found sanctuary. Often, many times, did Yulmore make spurious overtures
Oh, I'm on
of
auto.
friendship unto them, but they are no fools. The Exarch knoweth full well that Ishtola, in her seclusion, doth labour to learn all that she may of the blessed and their path. 'Tis why he sent us here, I now see. Alright, bro. Sounds good. The tablet of which he spoke no doubt provideth a glimpse into the history that she so yearneth to comprehend.
Well then, we'd better hurry up and find it.
You go look over there, I'm gonna go over here. I'm not shooting up with some heroin. Don't worry.
I thought it was underneath the table, but maybe not.
Did you check behind the table? What am I
Oh,
supposed
it's
to do?
ping.
You can click on the
We're in an
characters to get-
FPS.
You can click on the characters to get extra dialogue if you want.
I clicked on.
I don't want to do that.
Philip. Wonder if he
Oh.
joined Mario's Game of Thrones. So he probably would. He chats with Jack about how Game of Thrones season 8 was actually really good.
I'm sorry, what are you on about?
I don't know. Abu Salim, Discord servers he's in.
Oh, I found it. It was under the fucking table.
It was under the table.
It was under the table.
It won't let me click on the table.
Oh no,
Good,
our
Ariane
table,
J.
it's broken.
Do you have to click every character?
No, just
No.
just zoom in, really.
Zoom in and then look at it's like a shelf.
The right
underneath the
side
table.
of the table.
Oh yes, I found it. It looks like the Rosetta Stone,
Let's
but really small.
go.
Alright,
Oh, Final
I'm
Fantasy
waiting.
does have an obsession with ancient Egypt.
Does it?
Yeah, it's
No.
in, like loads of them.
Yeah, the most common stuff it takes from is Greek mythology, Norse mythology, Egyptian mythology, and oddly enough, Arabic mythology.
I
Yeah.
always thought it was mainly Norse. You always see Norse stuff in Final Fantasy.
They really went heavy with the Norse stuff in 7, but I feel like it's quite
Even
equally
then,
balanced.
there's like the whole thing where it's literally just hieroglyphs.
Yeah. Like, you know,
Where?
you go into the Temple of the Ancients and it's literally
Yeah.
designed like the inside
It
of
is
the
the old gaming or media thing of if it's
Oh.
old, it has to be ancient Egypt because that makes it look really old.
Yeah, because it is old. Everyone
Because
knows.
hieroglyphs are like, ooh, old.
But yeah, to be
Yeah.
fair, 16's been banned in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, I saw
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yes, for the very aggressive gay sex scene.
Let's
We want to see
go.
it.
I'm assuming it's because of a gay character that's core to the plot, but some people have theorized because it has Ifrit, which comes from that side of the world's mythology.
Ifrit's
And-
gay.
No, like Ifrit's considered a demon, and like
Oh.
obviously they don't want that in their video games.
See,
Have
I
they-
saw a thing
don't-
where it said there was an intimate gay sex scene.
Have they?
so
not,
I don't
have they
know.
not? Have they not blocked every other Final Fantasy then?
I don't know. I can tell you.
Because Ifrit's in every Final Fantasy.
But I suppose you can easily edit Ifrit out of all the other ones.
You could
But
just
you
change his
can't.
name though, couldn't you? If you were going to put it in Saudi Arabia, just call it something else.
Yeah, but then if you're making Ifrit a main character, then changing the name seems like a big decision.
Does it? You just change the name.
No,
I
man.
personally think it's because of the gay sex.
Just call it Craig, and then every time they say Ifrit, just have them say Craig instead.
I'm hopeful.
And then Ifrit wouldn't be in it.
If it would be like, I'm happy.
Yeah, but then it'd be fucking hell, Jamie.
I hope it's because Clive is
still-
gay, and it's the
it's
first
the
time they like it's the first ever sex scene in a game that's modelled and like
To be
you
fair,
can
we know
see
there is.
everything.
We know there is a sex scene with I think it's Benedicta and Barnabas, because they've
One of my
literally
few favorite
There's going to be
they've,
lots of sex in this game. I can
they've
feel
shown
it.
it in the trailers. Like the first trailer, I think it showed that.
I hope it's just
gonna be like The Witcher
uncensored
3.
and goes on for 35 minutes.
Yeah, this headline I found, I don't know if it's actually accurate, but it says Final Fantasy 16 won't release in Saudi Arabia due to an intimate gay sex scene which Square Enix refused to censor in the region.
Let's go!
Well, we don't know if any character in the game is gay at all, and we don't know if there will be
At
a sex
least
scene with
one
it.
must be.
We just know that it won't. Okay, the theory is that the guy who's the dominant for Bahamut, he's gay, and he's basically the son of the emperor in this.
Does that
this
make
iteration.
if the dominant is gay? Does that make the icon gay? Is Bahamut gay?
I hope so. That'd be really funny.
Imagine
Well,
gay
here's
Bahamut.
the thing, right?
That's pretty cool.
Ifrit
It's
is
just
kind of control
Bahamut
Ifrit,
Blast.
but we don't know if that's the same with everyone else. So if that's the case,
Mega
then I
Flare.
would just say yeah. Is it Mega Flare at the end? Oh no!
Duck flare.
God. But I find it quite interesting to see the actual reason behind it.
Yeah, it'll be
Donald,
cool.
don't.
I respect the fact that
Donald.
Goofy P is sticking to his
Donald.
guns.
No.
Oh,
Boy, I've been stuck in this cutscene for a good time. Do you want to...
within the
Isn't
altar,
that
thou
how
sayest.
it
I do sayest.
Sayest I'll do.
Oh, I do love this track. It's so.
God,
Oh my god, it was just one line.
Oh. Right, let's go back, speak to Europe. Oh my
I
god,
love
another quest
gaming.
done! Let's fucking go!
Oh, shut up. Took the Thancred. Go
Naught
away.
escapeth thine eye, 'twould seem. This is indeed the tablet we seek. Curious, these engravings predate the Night Blessed. If I am not mistaken, they are writ in the script of the ancient empire of Ronka, whose capital once stood in the midst of what is now Rakdika.
James, do you
Twill be
recognize
no-
the name Ronka?
No.
The Ronkin ruins from Final Fantasy V?
I don't remember that.
Okay,
When
do you remember
did
that
they
big-
show up?
Okay, so you remember with that moment where this temple basically rises from the sky, and then you have to go to it, and it's got this really fucking difficult boss at the beginning that you struggled with for ages.
No, I don't.
Oh right, I'll show.
Wait, is that the one? Is that the one that is that the dungeon that's like a big maze?
Yeah.
Oh, I do remember. Yeah, I do remember that. I don't remember that's what it was called though.
I still need to
The
finish
Ronkin
4.
ruins.
I got like
To
halfway
be
through
fair,
and then
Jamie,
stopped.
you fucking blasted through 1, 2, and 3, and then all of a sudden you got to 4 and you're like, nah, this is like
It's
where the
because
story
other games came out and I got this.
Four's the best one. I literally Final Fantasy 1 to 5 all merge into one for me, and I've forgotten most of it as well.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare. Whereas
Now
I
you
can
know what
remember-
it's like to be me!
it's
I
because
just
they
remember laughing at 2 a lot because every time they died, it played really dramatic music and they'd like twinkle away. It was so funny.
I do wish in the Pixel remasters they made it a bit more original, like unique, because like Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3, they didn't have battle backgrounds. It was just black, and then it had like little details depending on where you were. So if you were in a castle, it would have pillars, and if you were in the open world, in the overworld, it'd be like little tufts of grass. If they just did that for like Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3. I feel like that one, it would make it much closer to the original experience, but it would also give it like some sort of distinction because, let's be real, you spend most of your time fighting in these games.
Yeah, the basically like Final Fantasy, because 6 is the one like got a bit of uniqueness to it because they sort of like it looks a little bit different, but the rest of the pixel remasters, like it's super, they've like homogenized it, and it makes it a bit difficult. Like there's no uniqueness anymore, which is what makes it blend together in my head. I just can't remember them anymore, which sucks a little bit. But
see, if I played them for the first time using the pixel remasters, I feel like I'd be in the same boat.
yeah, it's a weird one. I'm gonna have to replay them.
Honestly, I'd recommend playing the original ports because they genuinely are really good. They're buggy
Yeah,
as
that'd
fuck,
be
but
interesting.
they are really good.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, I'll probably do that at some point.
And I can't lie, Final Fantasy 1 on the original port for the NES, it gives like a different vibe. It's like a dark fantasy world instead of the fantasy world that you get in the pixel remaster, purely because of the way it looks.
Yeah, that'd be definitely worth doing for sure at some point. I reckon. Fuck, I need to do. Okay, let's do the.
Ryanjo, speak.
Okay, 'twill be no small matter to decipher them. A fine gift for our seeker of truth. 'Tis plain the Exarch understandeth Ishtola only too well. But come, let us quit this place and make ready for our journey into the woods. Okay, Daddy.
Well, oh my god, it's happening.
Ishtola! She's in the thumbnail.
Oh, I can send you a meme soon. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, that's great.
You're gonna send him the meme and he still won't understand.
No, he should do.
I mean, I don't think you will.
Ere we depart, there is a custom of the Knights Blessed which I feel compelled to elucidate. As one might expect, they deem light to be abhorrent, and everything it touches befouled. Thus do they take the utmost pains to protect all they can from its taint, including their very names. To speak plain, it is the belief of the Blessed that one's own name must ne'er be uttered in the light of the everlasting day, yet this commandment precludeth not the use of another's. Thus do parents protect their children, and, in rare cases, masters their disciples. So it is that Ishtola hath taken the name of Master Matoya, lest we offend them. I bid you speak not her true name in the Blessed's presence. With that in mind, let us speak with the guard who keepeth vigil at the Great Wood's border. Dude, that's that's crazy that everyone said that I just wasn't paying attention to understand why she was referenced. That's literally the first time they explained it. That couldn't even have been like
again.
That literally literally there's nothing other than that line of dialogue that would explain that lore point. How the fuck did anyone expect me after finishing Stormblood to understand why she's called Matoya in that trailer? That's insane.
That's really dumb. I don't know why
anybody turning around saying Matoya is a title is fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's correct. That's not even what he said. How did they get that from it? That's mad.
They're all idiots, man. They're all idiots.
That's crazy.
Understand. Wait, can you repeat what just happened? I feel like I tuned out.
Right, basically, Urion was basically saying, okay, because these guys that we're going to go see in the Raktika Greatwood, they're like super into like the night and all that kind of stuff because they've been plagued by day or God knows how long. Yeah, the super into the night.
The nightlife.
Yeah, but then so they don't use each other's names in the day because it besmirches their names. That's like the theory behind it. So when Y'shtola went to speak to these people, she's gone under the alias of Master Matoya.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so dumb because when someone commented that on my video, not only did I think that I had like a bit of a light spoiler, I was also like reading a reply and it said shh. So I was like, this was definitely true then. Because someone's like, hey, don't spoil it, like shh.
What was the comment?
They said Matoya is a title, not a name.
It's not a title, it is a name. She's just taken the name.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, is why do they comment that? And then someone replied saying shh, as if like they were talking some sense. They weren't.
Yeah, it's just like, so it's like a little thing they put into the trailer to like get you like, oh, what's happened there? And then you get the answer, like, oh, that makes sense, okay, I can understand why she's done that. And then you're like, oh, right, okay. Whereas, you know, some people are like, oh my god, it's the most important fucking plot point on the planet.
People are silly billies.
I literally want to kill every Final Fantasy fan.
Honestly, same.
On the face of the earth.
Including myself.
Well met, traveller. What business brings you here?
Going to
yes,
chicken tikka masala.
Right, this... Fuck's sake.
Oh, this is gonna be a cutscene, by the way.
Let's go.
Whoa, the music.
No matter how far he
Whoa.
goes, man cannot resist looking back on the path he has walked.
Ooh, this is really epic.
So this place is based off
The
Gridania.
untold stories and secrets of the past
Yes!
can
Okay.
be more alluring.
That's really perked you up. Yeah.
I love Gridania, it's my home.
And so he braves the forests of Raktika
Oh my god,
in
yes.
search of mystery and wonder.
Yes, 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 yes.
Of Ronka, to which all seekers of hidden truths are inevitably drawn.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Whenever you want
We
to go on water.
We have arrived.
Oh yeah. We literally went from the fucking shit fairies to this place. Like, I'm being treated. This is great. Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Vast though these woods may be, they are, by and large, uninhabitable. Not so the swamps of Cydia, however, whose sparse foliage permitted man a foothold.
Oh, it's the boy. God,
Oh
everything.
my
I
god,
know
this
those
motherfucker.
I get so happy.
No lands must remain beyond our grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule.
Oh, mate, fucking hell, calm down.
I will literally cut
Forgive
you
me.
into.
A sudden pang of nostalgia for those halcyon days.
Oh my god, it's you, James.
What?
Exploring
A sudden pang of
virgin
nostalgia.
territories,
What?
subjugating
I don't get
primitive
it.
Peoples,
All for the
fucking
glory
hell.
of Garlemald.
Assassin's Creed.
What?
If you've
Why
brought
is
your
that
ivory
a
standard,
different
I'll be
thing
happy
to
to
say?
tell you where to stick it.
Ha.
Can we not simply take a moment to enjoy the view together? Or would
No.
you rather I spied on you from the shadows?
Yes.
I'd rather you just fucked off, to be honest.
Much more of this, and I may very well begin to regret my show of good faith.
If you really want to stay, then help us fight.
Mini fillet, that's super naive.
No. I think I am an observer, nothing more. Even shielded by the shadows of these boughs, I feel the light's presence most keenly. To accompany you is taxing enough. To fight is out of the question.
I will suffer your company if I must, but not your commentary.
That music was like really.
He went light as soon as he battled. It was so well timed.
Let's go!
Look
You're
at
on
that.
share. What's going on, buddy? 'Tis plain our Ashian counterpart meaneth to follow wheresoever we lead. Were it otherwise, he would not suffer the overabundance of light in these woods. Verily it pervadeth every corner, and so long as the Light Warden remaineth, the Sin-Eaters shall be free to prey upon these lands without surcease. If naught is done, 'tis but a matter of time before the Blessed succumb. 2 years past, a swarm of Sin-Eaters did lay waste unto their largest settlement, killing a great many of their priests in so doing. Though some few did survive, they knew not how to go on. Wayward souls in want of a guiding hand, for a mercy Ishtola hath provided, with which they sorely needed. They hath
Holy
since
shit,
endeavoured to
Jess.
restore their home, and thither shall we bend our steps to Fort Gone.
You're breakdancing in the regalia.
God, I have not missed Yuri Chair being so prominent as a dialogue giver. Jesus. Hell. Let's go. Hey, Ethan, what's going on? Why does somebody have a
Hey,
Batmobile? This is the Regalia.
So rude. It's the regalia.
Oh, look at this.
Important car.
Fort Gone. M itself is still here. I'm gonna talk to him.
Classic.
Well,
what is
where is
that?
this friend
Where is
of
this friend of
yours
yours?
we've come to meet?
Geezer. Right, let's go meet.
Wait, this is like in the this is from the trailer, is it not? This is where we saw Ishtola in the trailer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was on the top of
But
that
that's
tower.
in the past, I think, right?
Yeah. the reason why everything's burnt down is because that's happening.
Yeah, because we saw we saw it happening in the trailer.
Yeah.
It's just like how you saw Thancred
with
escaping with
Minifila,
Minfilia. Yeah.
I'm on the line Mayhap Ishtola. Oops. I just let it play.
With the reconstruction.
Get to Mayhap Ishtola.
I'm there.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm there.
Alright, in 3, 2, 1, go.
This music's so like, it's a lot.
It is a lot.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Now, surround them.
What?
Oh.
Big cat man.
Fellas, calm down.
Oh.
Oh my god, no.
Anna is not amused.
I like that putting your hands up is a thing in this universe too.
Yeah. You should have to put your hands down.
They're not like the others.
That's what it should be in this universe. Put your hands down.
There's a reason for that.
From
Lower
where?
your
Opposite.
weapons,
Because it's the
please.
opposite. Like,
We
put
mean
your,
you no harm.
like
So you
hold them
spend-
outwards, downwards.
So you spend all of your time with your hands up, and then when someone aims at you, then you put them down
Yes.
into a
Yeah, yeah.
relaxed position.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, does it? Kupo,
I
I'm
gonna have an
saying
echo?
that. I'm saying Kupo.
Oh no. Kupo? Yeah, I like
Fuck it,
that
yeah.
one. Okay,
3,
counters.
2, 1, go. Kupo?
Kupo? That's Steed's voice.
That will seem a lot less amusing when we are forced to kill them.
Thancred?
You've always got to pick the funny options. They're the best.
Hell fucking yeah.
The boy is there as well. Why is you still here? Just leave.
I had hoped that by
can't.
accompanying you, we might come to understand one another. But all I have come to understand is that you have a knack for inflaming the natives.
I do
You've
like
committed the cardinal
colonialism.
sin of boring
What the
me.
fuck?
So retire to the shade.
We were trying to bore you. That was the plan.
Good luck.
Hey, your life is in our hands too. Oh, never mind.
Good luck with these nuts.
There. Did you see that one disappear?
I think I preferred La Habrea.
Huh?
Thancred is so great. I love him. He's a good guy. I like him a lot.
Enough. Runard, report.
Let's go!
Master Matoya.
Oh my god.
Let's go!
Oh my god.
Hell yeah!
Holy
Look
shit.
at her.
She looks so cool.
Mommy. Sorry.
What?
Mommy? No.
Sorry.
We apprehended
Mommy.
them as you ordered, but
We can all say it. It's okay. She knows what she's doing.
The intense light of the ether I saw was unmistakable. If not sin eaters, then what?
She looks so cool.
I want her to break each and every one of my ribs.
It's passing queer that Y'shtola
Fair.
should mistake us for the
Excuse me?
Queer.
What'd you say, Arianche?
Since last she beheld the radiance of thine ether. Master Matoya, hath time truly made strangers of us?
Pog.
She's like, I can't see
Nay,
you.
I
She
recognize you,
pogs.
Urianger, Thancred. And this is Minfilia of the First, of whom you spoke
But
before.
she's saying she doesn't recognize me.
What me?
What the
Just
fuck?
so.
I thought we had
And
something.
knowing as thou must that we come in peace,
Literally called her
might
mommy
I
5
prevail
minutes
upon thee
ago.
to have thy comrades lower their arms?
First explain this other presence in your company. The one I know not. There is
Why
but
don't we
one
just say
manner
something?
of creature in this world whose ether is suffused with such an abundance of light.
We don't speak.
It's me.
We don't
it's
talk
Steed.
about Brune.
It's
Mine
me.
apologies,
Oh.
Master Matoya, but thou art mistaken. Before thee standeth our dearest comrade, the truest hero among us. He has but recently
That's
arrived
the red
here.
crewmate.
Not one, but 2 Light Wardens have already perished by his most puissant hand.
Puissant is a funny bird.
Voice.
Pussy.
It cannot be.
What do you mean it can't be? Why? Why couldn't it be?
Because now we're here.
What do you want to say?
You
truly
truly
thought
thought
me
me
a
a
Sin
Sin
Eater.
Eater.
I
Nice
wanna
to
say
see you
nice to see you
too,
too, Master
Master
Matoya.
Matoya.
I like that one.
Yeah, I like that one as well.
3, 2, 1, go.
This will be explained now, I promise you. And it's arguably the best plot point in the entire game.
Wait, what do you mean? Why she didn't know who we were?
Yeah.
Master Matoya?
Lower your weapons.
Epic.
Lower your ussies.
Forgive us this hostile welcome.
Poisson.
Come.
Poisson.
I would give you a proper introduction.
It sounds
to
like a
Raktika and its
lightsaber
people.
noise. If it was just a bit, you know. Poisson.
I want to be a lion man. Are there any
I
lion
can't think of
women?
anything I want less.
No, but I think
can.
they're making some.
I will convert.
They did say that they were.
They need to, oh god, the music. They need to stop fucking around with lion women and give Lalafels more beards.
True.
To be fair, no race has any beards, to be honest with you.
That is true. That's why I'm so barefaced.
They need.
I can
more
get a little bit
beards.
of hair on my chin, and that is it.
I get
I
to be
like-
Stola.
I like what's his name's beard? Sid's beard. Wait, Sid has a beard, right?
Oh, Sid
Yeah,
has
he
a
does.
good old
Yeah.
beard.
I
But
want
the
that
beard-
one.
The beard
good old
options in this
beard.
game aren't the best.
Yeah, they need to. That's something they need to do. All right, 7.0, give us more beards, please. Thank you.
The problem is most of the player base is females.
Wait, what? Nah.
Yeah,
surely
Or they
not.
want to play
Yeah,
as
it's-
females.
Playing as females, I mean, not like
Oh.
players.
I was gonna
as
say
females.
women don't exist, so that's crazy. Oh, they still need to figure it out and give us more beards.
You ready for
yes, okay.
Stola? Alright. You have been busy since arriving in the first. Wait, fuck, I can't hear myself. I gather, but I would hear you. I can't remember how I did the voice. I used to do it.
Of the
back.
gathers.
But I would hear the tale of your travails in more suitable surroundings. With Fort Gone yet to be rebuilt, the Knight's Blessing have made their house in a settlement to the northeast. I will await you at its entrance. Follow the path through yonder gate, and you'll find me soon enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Will do,
Okay.
Stola. I really need to go pee. Drive me there. I'll be back in a minute.
Lol.
James is such a bitch. Everyone hate on him while he's gone.
James, you fucking.
You really can't. You
I
really
couldn't
can't think
bring-
of anything mean to say,
I couldn't bring
Jess.
myself to it.
Aww. Yeah, I guess he's not here to defend himself.
Exactly. When he's back, I'll call him a bitch.
Yeah, boy, that's what I'm talking about. Let me out!
I want to leave you somewhere interesting.
No, no. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
it's so annoying. I was going to leave you up in this tree, but it won't let me.
Oh, you can leave us right here, no?
No, because we're not technically landed. That's well annoying. Ah!
I thought that'd be
I don't
quite
wanna do
funny. We've joined a fate! Let me out, let me out, let me out. I want to play the fate. Let me out, let me out.
Oh, if we're doing the
Well, that's
fate,
not going to convince me to let you play the fate.
Please. Pretty please.
Is it a good
Please,
one?
with sugar and icicles and ice cream and
Oh, it's
sprinkles
just
on
the
top.
boss. It's just the boss. Yeah, go for it. Jamie, how have I taken aggro? What the fuck's going on?
Because I didn't have it on originally, because I wasn't
Jamie's
expecting
a
this to happen.
bad player.
You're a bad tank, Jamie, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
What the fuck's this tree doing?
We're doing a
Fighting.
fate.
I'm just standing here with my hands behind my head. Vampire
Oh, maybe
vine.
try harder.
He's doing the Sora emote.
Yeah. It's crazy how Sora doesn't do that in KH1, but then in Chain of Memories he does it like every other second.
Consistency for you.
I love Sora.
I love every cunt, Sora. I just wanna hug Gorbasaurus.
It's funny because there are various Soras
There
in
are
Kingdom
various,
Hearts.
yeah. Oh
I was
god,
thinking about
Kingdom
my
Hearts
dog,
is
but that's
nothing,
okay.
man. I remember when I tried to keep up with the lore.
Kingdom Hearts is
I
still
love Kingdom Hearts.
great.
Yay! Kingdom Hearts.
I can't wait for
I just want
the game that's coming out.
Can't hug every Kingdom Hearts.
Missing Link. It's gonna be sick.
Oh, I'm gonna sink so much time into that.
I'm gonna pay for microtransactions.
I'm excited because I can do that at work. That's a game I can play at work when I'm not
How
working.
much time do you get to just play games?
To be fair, there's break and lunch, so
Yeah, see?
Break and lunch?
it's like 15 minutes at break, and then 45 minutes for lunch.
45 minutes for lunch? That's not long.
Yeah, it was reduced by the government
Really? Why?
from an hour. I don't know.
To be fair, I had
We used to
45.
only have 45 minutes.
Yeah, I had.
Oh,
I
we had 1 hour. You could just go from
Fuck
like
the government!
My lunch
They
was
shouldn't
always,
be doing that.
was always a lot. Wait. I don't remember now, actually.
Right, can we speak to Cat
Nope.
Mommy?
Never.
Lola. Oh fuck, Elva's miles away.
Oh.
Not
I've
miles
started
away,
the
right
dialogue too!
Yeah, we're
I'll
all
be
stuck
there
here
in
while we're waiting for
5,
Elva.
4,
Right, chat, how's things?
3,
I'm just kidding, no one's here.
2, 1. Oh no, off with her head.
1. See?
Amazing.
There you are.
I
I was
thought you
beginning
can't,
to
what
worry.
was that?
Much like the 12s would, this forest is a way of dealing with those who stray too far from the beaten path.
It's almost
But
as
I
if it's the same.
digress. Let me show you the home of the Knights Blessed.
Alright. Let's go.
Oh, there was an era where I liked my Estella voice.
Quest complete!
It's gone bad. This what not seeing mommy has done. Ugh.
Honestly, I can't lie. I think it's better.
You like it more? That's
Yeah.
wild.
It's
Right,
wild.
okay. Let's attune.
James-
Don't forget to attune. Don't
Attune,
forget to attune. Don't forget to
Elva.
attune.
Attune, Elva. Tuna Elva. Tuna.
Attune.
No, she'll forget.
Chew.
I'm going to speak to the delivery Moogle. I'll be back.
No.
I
No.
wonder if he has anything
No.
for me. Sometimes he does.
Why would
Oh my
he
god,
have?
I do! He gave me
What do you have?
wild rose items. Oh, that's Bro
you.
from Final Fantasy 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Furion gear.
I don't have anything.
Probably because you cancelled your subscription.
Oh yeah, I know that. I understand that now because I played that one.
Yeah, it's Furion.
Good old Furion.
Hey, Bishtakal, what's up? Alright, Garnish Stola. Oh, unless it's his voice, I don't know. It's faded to
It is
black.
voice.
It is. Okay, put it on auto in.
No,
Wait!
Wait, I'm not there.
Sliverbow is the largest of the blessed
Okay, I'm ready.
settlements.
I'm
Okay,
ready.
ready.
Nephew,
3,
ready.
2, 1, go.
How Shadowbringing's going? It's certainly going.
They
We've met
worship
Twitter.
no gods.
It's a game
instead
anyway.
revering darkness itself. It is a curious kind of faith, but one which has granted them the strength to persevere in the wake of the flood.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Cute. That's so cute.
God, it's that one Doctor episode, Fires of Pompeii.
Why?
Because they have their hands
I
over their
hope you won't
eyes.
expect a grand feast by way of welcome. They are a simple people.
But I want a feast. Look, Crystal Exarch gave me some sandwiches. You better.
Come.
True. You know, Ishtala doesn't know the Warrior of Light very well. We don't often ask for feasts.
Exactly.
We don't even
We
ask
expect
for
them.
sleep.
To be fair, 9 times out of 10, there is one.
To be fair, whenever there's a feast,
Yes!
that's one
The
of
music! Let's go! This is
Oh my
honestly.
god, I know this music now too. How excited!
This is honestly the best piece of
And
Final
now you
Fantasy
seek
music
the
of all
Light Warden
time.
of Raktika.
I've started to learn this on guitar, you know.
This is probably my top
In the days
5.
after I arrived in the first,
I wouldn't go
I
that far,
too
but it's
relied
definitely
upon
up
the
there.
Crystal Exarch for guidance.
I would go that far.
But his penchant for
Stealing
secrecy and
materia
the
is
telling
the
of
best
half-truths soon
Fuck
lost
off.
him my
Final
trust.
Fantasy 7 is bad.
And thus did I strike
True!
Untrue.
My work eventually led me here to the forest.
My
Which I've
God.
come to know like the back of my hand. I cannot say with certainty where your quarry is hiding, but I am confident I can narrow the search.
Probably somewhere in Wales.
Well, go on.
That's such a dumb joke.
Some few thousand years ago, this forest stood at the heart of the Empire of Ronka. A great many relics of that civilization can still
the
be
music,
found to
man.
the east, in Ixmaya.
Bum, bum.
Or rather, could be found.
So good.
Were the area not fiercely guarded. Ixmaya, you see, is home to a tribe of warriors whose lineage is said to date back to the time of the Empire. Any attempt to enter their territory is met with lethal force. They offer no warnings, and suffer no trespasser to escape. Needless to say, my every attempt to survey the area has been thwarted.
Well, I guess we'll have to do it
The
then.
warden hideth there, full knowing none may approach it for fear of these protectors.
As for the tablet,
She just pulls out like an
I find
iPad.
the timing of its discovery suspiciously convenient. If I did not know better, I would think someone was trying to curry favor with me.
Oh, we
Tikka
are in Tikka
masala.
Regardless, it would take time to decipher these writings. Yet I would not be at all surprised if they somehow held the key to entering Ixmaya
sake.
unmolested. The
Yeah!
insect has a
I don't
nose
like the
for
word
serendipity.
molested. That's not good.
Serendipity.
If there is aught I can do to assist thee in unraveling their secrets, thou needst only ask.
Oh man. All this game has to do is play the Matoya's
Thank
cave
you,
music, and I just
Ranger.
fall in love with it
I may
again.
well take
He's
you
like,
up
oh,
on
wow,
that
I
offer.
remember why I like this.
Yeah.
While we set to work, might I suggest you take a tour of the city?
Oh,
Should you be in
Don't
any
care.
doubt as to the importance of your role as the warrior of darkness,
Oh,
the
we're
people
calling me
here
that
will
now.
surely cure you of it.
they fly now?
I must say, Stola, while most of us have struggled to come to terms with our altered circumstances, you seem to have adapted rather well.
Lest you forget, Master Matoya and I dedicated our lives to uncovering the truth which hides at the heart of our world. Though separate, the
Oh,
fate
the
of this
music plays
reflection
so
is
good.
nevertheless bound to that of our
It just
own.
it hits me
That I would
every
be
time.
daunted by
It's
such
so
an invaluable
good.
opportunity is absurd. But what of you, Thancred? Could it be that you are still struggling to come to terms with the nature of your young companion?
She's reading him.
I love Ishtola. She's the best character.
My struggles are none of your concern. Quite why you would speak thus and in this company, I do not know. Perhaps you left more of yourself back in the source than I assumed.
Ooh.
If you'll excuse me.
Ooh. This is like when Donald and Sora are fighting. They're angry.
He understands that I'm not the same. That I'm not her.
Oh my god, she said that while she was right there. I just assumed Minnie
Understands,
Phillip
perhaps,
wasn't
but
here.
does not accept.
No, Stola's just a bitch.
Nish just couldn't see her.
And whether you will, more importantly. As difficult as your circumstances may be,
That's so
they are
evil.
yours, not his. 'Tis you and you alone who bears ultimate responsibility for your life.
Well, I mean, yeah.
But you need not make any hard choices now. Why not go and get some fresh air, clear your head?
Ishtola looks sick. That's such a cool outfit.
To be fair, all the updated outfit designs are really cool.
Yeah, they are cool.
Like, Angel
Nice.
looks cool.
It's like
Thancred
I love
looks
the way
cool.
they do it because they all started off as like pretty similar to one another, showing that they were part of the same organization and whatnot. However, as time's gone by, they've like evolved themselves their own identities more and more.
Yeah,
And I feel like,
especially knowing that they've been apart from each other for like years at a time. Well,
Yeah.
some of them at least.
and then like when I remember when I finished Endwalker, and just like seeing them all at the end with all their final outfits, it was like, oh my god, we've come like a really, really long way. And I was ooh. Oh god, I might cry again. No, stop.
I'm gonna sneak to Stola from this chair.
Shit, hang on, let me just clear this stuff out so I can put this in my armory chest. There we go. Very good.
Oh my god, I forgot. I upgraded my UI. God, I need to stop doing this. But it looks so sexy now. Oh god.
There we go.
I genuinely, if any game developers need like a UI specialist, I'm your guy.
Yeah, you should get a job as the UI person at Ubisoft so you can fix their atrocities.
No, I'm sorry.
I don't mean their sexual misconduct. I mean their UI.
No, genuinely, I'd go to Santa Monica and I'd go to them and tell them, what the fuck did you do? What the fuck did you do? You had something that worked and you ruined it.
That God of War Ragnarok UI is some of the worst UI I think I've ever fucking seen.
Literally, when I was looking at the 16 UI in the State of Play, I was thinking to myself, thank God they didn't go the Ragnarok route, because I think I might have killed myself.
The Ragnarok UI looks like some like cheap mobile app. It's so fucking weird looking. Who the fuck made that? They need to be
like I could log
reprimanded.
into Final Fantasy Opera Omni on my phone to do my free spins for my characters, and it would look the exact same, the exact same as fucking God of War Ragnarok.
Oh my god.
Okay,
what you got for us, this Stola?
I am not indifferent to Thancred's troubles. Nevertheless, I will not apologize for holding him to a higher standard after all these years. He has never been a man of considerable resolve, and that is what I will continue to expect.
Blimey.
Though it hardens me to know that some of us remain ourselves in spite of
what
our
the fuck was
present
that?
circumstances. I can but imagine how Alice and Alphinae have changed since arriving here in the first.
Change is a part of life.
Perhaps you should be concerned with how you have changed.
Oh no!
Nah, the first one's such a good one. I
Yeah,
like
the
that.
first one's good. We choose the first one.
You're right, and after my untoward remarks to Thancred, no doubt he thinks I changed for the worse. I will have to speak with him later.
Man, I hope she kicks me
Returning
across
to
the
the matter
room.
at hand, I really must begin work on deciphering this.
Oh my god, it's
tablet.
dearly beloved.
It's dearly beloved. Who the fuck are you?
It's Tifa.
It's the fucking Final Kingdom Hearts song is here.
It's
She's
Tifa
here.
crossed with Kingdom Hearts. Returning to the matter at hand, I really must begin work on deciphering this tablet. In the meantime, perhaps you should take a look about Slitherbow. If there is anything you need, pray speak with Runa at the plaza.
Will do.
Alva's new Ishtora sounds like she's been smoking a pack
Yeah.
every day.
Oh my
for
god,
like
why is
Yeah.
this not
Yeah.
Dearly
Yeah.
Beloved right in
Fix
front of
it.
us? What the fuck?
Sounds
What did you
stoned.
miss that, Jess?
I was on my. I was texting someone.
Fair enough.
Runa.
Runa!
Goes...
Can I voice Runa? Because I want to be the
Sure.
Yeah, go on.
the big. I'm the cat lady. I can be the cat man now.
Oh,
Yes.
shit, I'm an auto. Whoops.
Oh, yep. So I'm like, good shout, Daniel. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. My apologies for our less than hospitable greeting earlier. Tell me, what is your name? From where do you hail? My name is that bitch. I hail from your mom.
Hey, got him.
From the Crustarium, right? I see. And this tablet
Me
you
gone
may help us
Vaga.
find the light water here in Maktika. Well, you are welcome to stay with us for as long as you need. Come, let me show you around. Look at the size of this guy, man. Fucking hell.
Let me show you around.
Don't fat shame him.
Nah, genuinely, he looks like if he touched you, you might die.
Shat fame.
Albert says you.
Thank you. She means a great deal to the Knights Blessed, doesn't she?
What?
Oh, Albert, you skipped.
Yeah, you skipped a
Oh
lot.
fuck! Because I thought I missed it. Shit, carry on. Just
Let's just
Right.
move on. We'll
go.
be fine.
Right, okay, I've just gone past that line. If not for her, we may have all perished in the Great Fire. with our priests slain and our home in ruins, we were at the mercy of the Senators. It was she who drove them back, and through her sage guidance, we were able to rebuild. Before long, she became a central figure in the community. A great oak within those shadows. A great oak within whose shadows have come. Oh, for fuck's sake! Whose shadow may have come to find solace. Jesus fucking Christ, Jazz, you're an English student.
You nailed it.
That is not to say there were not those hesitant to grant an outsider such authority, myself included. Perhaps it's the smile in her eyes when she speaks of the sunless sea. I feel whole again. Now that she's with us, and I have no doubt that the others feel the same. She is as much a part of the Night's Blessed as any of us. We are grateful for all she does in the service of the dark. But you did not hear from me, yes? Now, you should know there are certain customs we ask guests to adhere to, so long they stay reside in Slitherborough. That sounds like a Forbidden West enemy type. Elva, this is you.
To show reverence to the dark?
In a word, yes. But fear not. It is not too involved. Let us begin with something simple. Follow me. God, none of this guy.
Friend.
He reminds me of Jack Black. Before he became a bit crazy.
Why?
I don't know. He gives me like big and lovable.
Interesting. Okay, here we go.
This is like the Jack Black era after he like left
Stop
the
it,
Nation
Jamie. That's not nice.
What are you doing? Oh my god, it's the big guy sneezing.
That's disgusting.
Runar, I'm sorry for our
Fucking
friend.
disgusting.
He has a cold.
Mr. Lauren,
He's not well, he's got
could you
COVID.
please stop? It's
He's
really
got
annoying.
COVID-19.
Oh,
Right.
God. Should you see any of our people come to this chamber, they have likely returned from a journey beyond the borders of Raktika. We use the water stored here to cleanse ourselves of the light's ability.
To stop us from spreading COVID.
Exactly. You're on it, Jane. You're on it. A simple, perhaps peculiar custom, but it is one of our most important. Would you two kneel for just a moment? I made a reading of the lights.
Slash fucking Neil.
Oh,
What the fuck?
This is why I would just
It's gonna spray all over my face.
Ew! What the fuck would you say that for?
That's what's gonna happen.
Fucking what the
We can only hope.
disgusting bastard.
Oh my god, I haven't heard this music in a while.
Wait, it's just me and Minnie Philip. Where'd everyone else go?
What up, Zentry?
Zentry? Oh my god, is that the Zentry?
I don't know.
What the fuck? Is he holding the water in his hand?
Honestly, that animation looks like it is ripped straight out of Advent Children. I'm sorry to ruin another thing for you, James, but
I don't even know what you mean.
you don't remember the scene where Kadaj is in the pool outside of the City of the Ancients?
No.
Yeah, I think I get what you mean.
And then like all the kids are in there, and then he pulls it up and he like lets it
I don't remember
fall
any
onto.
of that film. I used the term
James
film.
has deleted it.
Fair enough.
That's smart.
cautiously.
But it happens at the end as well when Howard does it. Alright, okay.
Yeah, I believe you.
And with that, you have been cleansed of the light's blighted touch.
Cleansed of
How do
COVID.
you feel? If only it was that simple. Oh, I do like this track. It's so lovely.
I'm not sure, to be honest. Not refreshed exactly, but I do feel different. Has this water been treated in some way?
It's,
You don't want to know what's in it.
sparkling.
Only blessed by our priests. They are practiced in the arcane art. Of such it is said that their prayers imbue the water with a faint dark energy. A prickling sensation. No one has ever spoken of such a reaction before.
Maybe I'm allergic to water.
Classic MMO players.
Classic.
Alvin.
I wouldn't say it was an unpleasant sensation, but I too felt something strange.
He's like, oh no, our water.
The dark aspect of this wattage should have no discernible effect. Unless... By the gods, Master Montoya was right. You are does.
No!
I jest. What you felt was likely no more than the chill of the water.
Dude, that was not cool.
Perhaps now would be a good time for you to acquaint yourself with the people of Slither.
I thought that's what I was doing.
For that, I must teach you a customary greeting. Alin.
Is it a dance?
In the language of Ronka, it is one of several ways one might say, good evening. The world is not as safe as it once was, and this greeting lets it quickly discern friends and foes.
Oh.
I know, I was getting there. Is there a handshake or gesture we should know too? I would hate to offend anyone. What's me?
White people in 2023. You need not worry. Maybe speak the words Alin Tuta, and they will know.
What if that just means something like really bad? What if that's like the N word?
He's trolling us.
And he's like, I mean, he did just fuck with us, saying we're sin eaters, so like, I wouldn't put it past them.
To be fair, if I was a black person, I would go to the park and I'd go up to random white people and say, I've lost my dog. But I'd name my dog the N-word. And then I'd just be forcing these people, it's like, hey, can you help me find my dog? My dog's called the N-word. Oh, God. Right, anyway. I will reach your return here. Now go. They are like to be heartened by your knowledge of our ways.
Okay. Yep,
Oh, go away.
I knew we'd have to type that. I knew this would happen.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal.
I could feel it. I could feel it.
It is if you have a fucking controller.
Yeah, but this is what you get for
that is
playing on the.
Not if you're me. I can type very quick with a controller. Placid Elder. ...
She
The
smiled
elderly woman
warmly.
smiled warmly. Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Okay, let's go to
Wild Smormley.
Ah, I got caught on the campfire. That's really dangerous.
Guys, I really wish that I was a... I don't know.
I wish I was an Alan tutor.
Alan Chassis.
Why does it have to be case sensitive?
I take it you will
I
remain in these woods
know,
for some
right?
time, yes?
Because
Be
how
wary
else
of
will
these
they
woods.
know?
You will
Yeah,
find
true,
poison
sorry,
in
true.
everything you see, but fear not. A medicinal tea will keep your health. Ask and
Paylox
defeat
expansion? A lot. Very good expansion.
To be fair, if it wasn't case sensitive, it would cause a lot of issues.
I mean, it would for like the emotes and shit, but still.
Alan tutor, bitch.
Now I've gone into the wrong room and everything.
Traveler, Alan Chassis, and welcome to Slither. You must forgive us for seeing strangers.
Finny Millet,
We are
I'm
quiet
coming
and
back for
taciturn
you.
people, silent and serene as the sunless stage. The quiet makes it easy to discern the presence of eaters and other dames here in the woods.
Finny Millet.
The next... Right, what are we thinking about how many quests? Because we're not going to finish this chain. It's physically not going to happen.
Yeah,
Alright,
we are.
let
We're
me
really
check,
good at
let me
gaming. Let's
We,
go.
we're currently 4 quests through.
Right,
Where do you think
okay.
we should get to?
Let's finish this one. Then I'll check and refresh myself on what happened, and we'll find a good stopping point.
Why'd I skip through all that? That was fucking dumb.
Right, Minfilia.
Min Fillet. Philly Minute.
Yes, that's you. Alva.
Everyone was so kind and gracious.
Alright, let's
I
look
was
at it.
nervous at first, but already I'm starting to feel at home. There's still much I have to learn about the Knight's Blessing, but their faith and strength of will is nothing short of inspiring. I can see now how they've built such a thriving community.
Runar.
Right, okay, so Lost but not forgotten, saying goodbye, stirring up trouble. I think right.
Blah, 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 blah,
So we
blah.
don't want to go all the way to the dungeon because that will be fucking long.
Yeah, I am tired.
Yeah, we're not going to get there.
Dungeon.
Honestly, I was gonna say we go till we unlock the next part of the map, that is also a fair part away.
Is that not just the dungeon?
Now, basically, this area is just split up into two.
Alright.
And then so you have the area that's controlled by these guys, and the area controlled by the Ronkin Empire descendants.
Well,
Yeah,
we could literally just do this next quest and
Kill
then call it a
ourselves.
day. Because
Oh, what the fuck?
Because
you crazy.
you said you have to get up tomorrow. Jamie's tired, and I don't care. So let's just do one more quest, and then
We'll
just
do a
wrap it
longer
up.
one next week.
And next
I
week,
say, okay,
don't
what we
say
do,
that
yeah?
because we won't.
What,
We
Well,
absolutely
no.
won't.
what we can do, if Jamie's feeling up to it, considering he's like the only person who has like a consistent work schedule at the moment, which is a bit weird because that's never happened before. But we'll see how everybody's feeling, and we can just go for a bit longer, like an hour extra.
I don't mind going a little bit longer.
I guess I don't either.
Fair enough. Right, let's go speak to Runar.
Okay.
Is this voice?
Is it?
No, it's not.
No.
Oh.
Who?
Ah.
Jazz, why would they
because
voice Runar?
Because you said that I like randomly clicked button and it just went to the next line.
That doesn't even make sense. How is that anyone else's fault but your own?
Because I went to click triangle, but then
Because you said it was voiced, I skipped the dialogue.
Oh god. Alright, anyway.
Go like, I don't know.
No doubt they were glad of your company. It's been too long since we had visited. Remember,
Oh my god.
if you have any questions or there is anything from you, do not hesitate to ask.
How big's the penis?
Fucking gigantic, mate. Speaking of which, you must arrange food and lodgings for your stay. As friends of Master Matoya, we cannot ask for payment. But you would be willing to lend a hand?
Yes. I'd rather
not. Can we
That's
say
what I'm
it? Just to
picking.
see what it says.
I've picked that.
It would be
Come
my
now,
pleasure.
it is but a single task. As a reward, I will give you an extra helping of my famous stew.
I literally don't want
if
it.
we're being fed.
All I ask is that you take a jug and water the crops in the square.
Come with fucking watering plants.
Over.
It got good and I was into it, and then they've just decided to do this.
It gets good for 4 minutes and then it doesn't get
Of
good,
course.
and then it gets good again.
One of
for
you can do
3,
the
and then maybe
killing,
5.
and the other the watering. Honestly, I like I much prefer the way Shadowbringers do it, because the stuff they have you doing now actually links back to the story.
I mean, I don't know. Watering.
Speak with Ursabel when you are finished, and she will be relieved to hear the crops have been tended to. While you take care of that, I will see to your room and a warm meal. Alva.
Sorry, I'm not even paying attention anymore. Oh, I skipped it. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Right then, I'll fill you water. I'll fill you water. I'll fill
Minfilia will
you
fill us.
water. Minfilia will fill minute. Minfilia fill minute. This was the only jug I could find which was small enough to lift, but I'm afraid there's a crack in the bottom. You'll need to hurry to the garden before the water leaks out.
This is like ghetto gardening. Fucking hell.
Oh, fuck off.
Okay, so we gotta leg it. You have 45
Yeah, I did
seconds
it.
to complete your
Oh, wait.
task.
It takes like 10, so I wouldn't stress it.
I'm carrying a giant
I'm in
pot.
the wrong one.
Zoom. They should make this way. Why can't they make this fun? Why is it the most mindless?
Oh,
This is
there's-
fun.
There's been another Doctor Who teaser.
Oh yeah,
Has there?
it's with,
Another like cryptic thing on BBC One.
Oh, I
or
haven't seen
whatever.
it.
Apparently Donna mentions Gallifrey.
Oh my god,
I'll
that's
have to
sick.
watch
Wait,
that
I haven't
later.
watched anything of it at all. I tend to do this where I don't watch any of it and then I just go in completely blind. It's just what I
that's
do.
the best way to do it.
And then you forget it the next day and never remember anything you've ever consumed in your life.
LOL! That's so funny.
It's funny because it's true. Right,
Mini
I
Philip.
can't lie. I feel like when the marketing starts for Rebirth, I'm just not gonna watch anything.
Same, but for totally different reasons to you.
Like, I feel like I won't be able to help myself because I've been doing it with Doctor Who, and I've been like deliberately staying away from stuff. But then I'll see Jamie post something in the Discord and be like, oh, I want to look at it, and it's like, oh,
I cannot resist.
a giant penis has been mowed into the lawn at King Charles' coronation party.
Based.
Have you been seeing the TikToks of Will and Kate like meeting people?
What?
On the
Like,
tube, yeah.
Yeah, and I saw one where that guy who
What?
likes trains met them, and he has this he
The
has
camera
like a
on his face,
GoPro, yeah,
I
in
like
his face, and makes
trains
his face
from the
look really
ASDF
funny.
movie.
Oh,
Well,
it's the
yeah,
dude.
he's that, but in a
Yeah.
sweeter way. Like, he's quite sweet.
Right,
And,
Then no one hated
he's
him
kind
for
of
a
like
I
period
don't
of
know why
time
you're
because he
waiting
had
there. You're gonna have
friends.
to do this again. You know?
Wait, what, Jamie?
Everyone hated him for like a little period of time because they found out he used to have friends.
Yeah, they hate him because he looked like a bit of
He
a
was like,
dickhead
wait,
a while
you're
ago,
actually
but,
attractive
like-
when you had
I
friends.
mean, he didn't look like a bit of a dickhead. He looked like a normal British child.
Yeah, true, but that is what a dickhead looks like to me.
I'm so
I can't.
confused.
That is true.
Right, James, Elva, I don't know why you're waiting at Minfilia. You're gonna need to speak to her and do the minigame again.
Was there enough water for the plot? No.
Fuck!
Only half. I'll fill you up again. Thank you.
Oh my god, have you not
you,
done it yet?
bitch.
What the hell?
I only did the half, yeah.
I am very ready to stop after this quest, I think.
Well, the next step is literally the end.
Perfect. Perfect.
Good, I'm
Right.
gonna watch that Doctor Who trailer even though it's like 2 seconds.
I'm hungry as well.
I'm just looking at you fucking- You're in my way! You're making me
You're
lose!
just looking at me for- No, don't! That's an invasion of privacy.
What?
What?
Right.
You said,
Oh my
you
god,
said,
it's Dearly Beloved, she's back!
you said I'm just looking at you fucking.
Who wants to?
No, I
who wants to look at-
didn't.
You did
That's
say
about-
that. You said
Oh,
No, I
Dearly Beloved doesn't have an
didn't.
adventurer play, that's well depressing.
Isabel.
Yeah, he wants to voice that.
That's
Elva.
me!
It's a woman.
It's a woman. It's
Fine.
me. Hang on, I'm getting the dialogue.
Top 5 times out.
Alright, I'm
dialogue.
gonna do. Well met, traveller. I observed you earlier speaking with the others. Have you need of something?
Your bitches.
Jesus Christ.
You watered the crops. My apologies for not noticing sooner. I have been rather distracted of late. Watering the crop was always Toddy's duty, but she is no longer with us. We have since taken to sharing the duty, though never with the guests. You are most kind. Is there anything else we can do to help? We could plant something if you like. There is no need. The plot is small, it is true, but it provides us with enough to survive. We ask for no more.
To be fair,
Is that
the
really
plot's
enough to
so small.
survive?
Yeah.
I don't know how you manage.
It's a strict rationing, apparently.
Very strict.
Have the blessed not considered leaving? Life would surely be easier almost anywhere else. I can understand why you might say that, but the easiest path is not always the right one.
It is.
Tell me, do you know our history? How our faith came to be? Yes, I believe so. The Knights Blessed was initially formed by those who lost their homes in the wake of the flood.
Yes.
What began as an occasional gathering of survivors eventually grew into a community, which ultimately decided to strike out on its own in the Tikka Masala Greatwood. I see you have read your history, but there is a history that's told, and one that is lived.
God, that's such a base line. Fucking hell.
True.
Like so many in those times, the first of the Knights Blessed lost everything. Their homes, their loved ones, all they held dear. To make matters worse, none could say what became of the souls of those lost to the flood, when their bodies were reborn as sin-eaters. The people were without answers, without hope, their gods having drowned along with everything else. It seemed that nothing was beyond the reach of the light. But soon they realized that where the light is, where there is light, there must be darkness, and in that truth they found a new faith. A belief that the souls of the departed could yet find peace beyond those burning skies, burning shores, and the sunless sea above. That is why we pray, for the safe passage of wayward souls onto the blessed black abyss, for the return of the night, that we might some day look upon the kingdom of heaven with our own eyes. We remain in these woods for the selfsame reason our founders first chose them, that we may lead lives of simplicity, with the shade of these trees as a constant reminder of our faith. With so many seeking paradise in Yulmore, it's refreshing to find people who value.
Whoa, there was not a break between that at all.
What? sorry, I'm not perfect voice actor.
Moving like jumped down this poor woman's throat.
Yeah, she's not even listening. She's like, oh, really? Oh, no.
You are kind to say so. Many consider our way of life foolish, and so it must seem to those yet who cling to their worldly possessions. In times such as these, when everything can be taken away in an instant, it is all too easy to lose sight of why we fight to go on living. It is not to hold fast to material things, but to hold those who went before us in our hearts, to keep alive the legacy they have left us. This we must do for them, our children and generations yet unborn.
That was oddly accurate. What the fuck?
Thank you.
To keep their legacy alive.
One would say that you'd be their living legacy. I'm sorry, James. I know I'm only doing this to annoy you.
Oh
That
yeah.
ruined my day.
I tell you what, though.
Oh, hi, Moody Tail. Sorry.
The reason why I love these sections is because they basically recreated an entire world from scratch, and they've put such amount of diverse people.
nice
So like
to
you
meet
have
you.
these people who are like content with the little lives that they lead in the earnest attempt to just regain the natural order. But then you have people like in Yulmore who are on the polar opposite side of it, who are all about extravagance and they don't care about the world around them, just themselves.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, right? I appreciate all that, and I reckon if I was playing this in my own time, I'd be so invested in all the little conversations and stuff. But when I'm streaming, it's like a part of my brain just like
my brain just
doesn't engage, and it's like I don't want this right now. I can't deal with
It's
it.
dearly beloved speaking to.
What
It's
did
probably
Moody Tail
Rima.
say? I found you on YouTube and been watching your journey through Final Fantasy. Can't wait to see you play 10.
Love
It's pretty
to
much the
hear
last
it.
one that's truly great in the series. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed my stuff. I don't know when I'm going to play 10 because I'm very Final Fantasied out.
I'd say give it a few months.
But I
Give it
will
10
eventually
billion
play
trillion
10.
years.
Which is like, also I have no idea what I'm doing with 16 anymore, whether I'm going to make content or whether it's going to, like, I just don't know what I'm going to do with 16.
I don't know either.
If you wanted
give up.
to just like wait until you finish all of them, like you plan to, just take a break.
I
That's
kind of
perfectly-
do, but I also kind of just want to play it. Like, I want to
No,
play it
but
when it
think
comes
about it.
out, and I don't
You
want
said you
to
wanted
stream
to-
it.
You said you wanted to like make a video on it or stream it. It was get some reactions of some sort. If you give it some time, and then you post a video like a month or two, like you did with your remake video, it would get a lot of traction because then everybody would have finished it.
Yeah, I was thinking
And
that
then-
too.
Because then, you won't be able to play at release, which will be a bit of a.
Man, I really want. What I might do is I might play it on release and just record myself off stream, so not stream it. I might
I'm gonna do
just record my reactions to it, and then I could just really like just play the game in my own time. I'll be recording myself, but then like I could just edit it down and post reactions.
Yeah.
You know, a few months
Do you
later.
remember what Toby did for when he was playing remake?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that purely because I want something like I don't know why.
That'd be worth doing.
I'm gonna do that. So if you do something similar, but you just obviously have it a bit more, professionally set up, so you can actually make a proper video out of it, you'd be sound.
Yeah, that might be worth doing.
What did Toby do?
Basically,
Recorded
just
himself.
for all the big moments in 7 remake, like the opening, meeting Aerith for the first time, all that kind of stuff. He just like recorded it, his reaction to it, and then he put it. He did put it in the Discord, so that's lost the time now. But
yeah, true.
How did
but
he
yeah.
know when to record though?
Well, he played the original first.
Oh.
That's why he
Toby-
was reacting. Like there wouldn't be a reaction really if he hadn't played the original.
Yeah. Like
So, like,
Toby
he
came up
knew.
to me and he said, like, I've got a PS1 classic and it's got Final Fantasy 7 on there. So should I play that or the remake first? And then everybody was saying, God, play the remake, it's really good. And I just turned around to Toby. But Toby, listen, play the original first. And it's literally his favorite game of all time. I feel responsible for that. And
Honestly, I
The
can't
original
believe
is my favorite
I
game
was-
of all time, and I played it.
Oh,
not first.
that's a shame. I'm sorry to hear that. I can't believe I was originally just not gonna play the original. I was just gonna wait for remake part 2. When I finished remake, I was
You
like, oh no, I'm
understand
not
why
gonna play the original.
like every single time you said that, I'd be like, oh, you kind of have to though, and you didn't believe me, but I was right, and
Well,
nobody believed me.
Well, that's the
but
thing.
I was right.
I had to, because now I don't have to ever play anything else again, and I can just all my investment in the remake series is gone, and I love the original.
You're
and that's
free.
it.
You're free.
Such a
I'm
bitch,
free,
and I hate
exactly.
You.
No, listen, Elva, you'll also be a bitch. You just wait. You just wait. You just wait. You
I'll tell you
just
what, though,
fucking
I saw a
wait.
video on YouTube. I think it was by this guy called Sub TXT, and he basically put like this really, really, really well written and well made video on why remake is doing the stuff it's doing. I think it's titled "Why is remake ruining the biggest plot point in Final Fantasy VII?" And
because they're stupid.
Honestly,
I don't want to talk about
it's kind of made me more excited for Rebirth. I can't lie, because I watched it and I was like, holy shit! There were the pieces of interviews that I haven't seen, and then he analyzed it in just a certain way that I never thought to like think about it in. He basically did it in an almost academic sense, which I don't really do for video games. But putting my mind into that like kind of like space, it genuinely does make me more excited to play it. I would recommend. I'll link it in the Discord after if you want to go check it out.
I'll give it a watch. I might as well. I just have like no investment in this anymore. Like I just don't care. I just don't care.
The general premise isn't to recreate the story; it's to recreate the experience, and I'd much rather have that than the story.
But I just don't need it. Like I just can't shake the fact that I just don't need it. Like I don't care.
I mean, here's the thing though, right? I played 7, God knows how many years ago, when I was really little. And I had that experience then. If I were to play it now, I'd have a completely different experience. So I get to have both. So I get to play the remake. I get to have all this extra new story stuff that I didn't have in the original. That will help me, tide me through each release. But then I also have more in-depth conversations and moments based on the original, like a remake does in part 1. But then at the same time, it's not there to give me the same story of something that I already know, but it's there to give me the experience that I had that I can't really get again.
But that's what makes it good, though, isn't it? That you can't get the experience again. I don't want it again. Like I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't know.
When I say to recreate the experience, I don't mean like, you know, oh, like at this moment you'll feel this and at this moment you'll feel that. I mean like the general sense of how.
No, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. It's like that journey that like it on a second go of 7, like it's never gonna be the same journey.
Yeah.
You'll appreciate it more in different ways, but you're never gonna get that initial journey of like discovery and wonder. Like I get
like
it.
the moment where in the live stream with Clan Deeper, like that's a huge holy shit moment.
Yeah, but that's the thing, like, I think that moment works. Like, obviously, when you're playing it for the first time, there's a shock element involved. But the reason it works is just because of how well executed it is. And I appreciate that more than I would appreciate the feeling of shock coming again. Like, I don't need to feel like another, here's another reveal moment. Is it going to age as well? In 20 years' time, am I going to look back at Remake and be like, oh, that was as good as the Tifa live stream moment?
Asmongold.
I don't think it will.
Thing, right? I get where you're coming from, and I don't think they're trying to recreate it in the sense of like, oh, we just want you to have that one-time feeling that's it. I genuinely do believe they're trying to create something that can rival that moment in terms of writing ability, in terms of presentation, and in terms of the feeling you'll get and the almost emotional experience you'll have watching it for the first time, but also the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth time. Because like when you go back to the Tifa and Cloud livestream section again and again, it's different every time. And I think that's one of the best things about it, because the first time you have it's the what the fuck moment, and then the second time it's like, oh my god, I didn't notice this bit or this bit or this bit, and then so on and so on, and then you start appreciating the more finer details of it and seeing how well written it really is. And I genuinely do believe that's something they're trying to do.
Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I don't know. I guess for me it just comes back around to every time, like, but I have that with the original. Like, I don't need that to be captured again. Or if you're gonna try and capture those feelings again, why do it through this medium? Like, why do it through a remake that's technically not really a remake? Why that?
Have you watched Evangelion by any chance?
Have I watched what?
Is it Evangelion?
No, I've not.
Right, I have not watched it, but I've heard a lot of comparisons between remake and the Evangelion. And Evangelion had like they had a remake, but it was in a bunch of movies instead of a series.
Yeah, and Utada did the song for it.
Oh, that's
Just random fact that I know.
But like the remake is like 7 remake in terms of it's like it starts off the same, and then it introduces all these new plot points and all this new stuff. Is like, but wait a minute, what the fuck's going on? This isn't supposed to happen.
I need to watch the new one.
And then the further through you get through the movies, it changes the story, but the characters remain the same in terms of who they are, and their journey remains the same, but the experience, it's the same but in a different kind of package. And I feel like that's the best way to describe it.
But then I'm just like, but I don't know. It just, for me, I'm like, I don't need it. Like, I don't know. I don't need it. I don't need to experience the same thing again, but also different.
But then, okay, removing the experience aside from it, if you got something that was genuinely really, really well written, would you not appreciate it?
Well, yeah, but...
So, like, when Part 2 comes out, and then Part 3 comes out, and then you look back on it as the one game that it was supposed to be. Well, not even supposed to be, but the one complete experience that it is. Or package, that's the best way to put it. The one package that it is. And you go through it and you say, oh my god, this is a well-written story with well-written plot points and all that kind of stuff, with well-written characters. I feel like that would trump the experience for it, regardless. So even if you're not searching for the experience, like I am, you still get something out of it in terms of it's just a really, really good story.
I agree, and I think that it just, like, I cannot possibly tell you until I've played all 3, and I get to the end and I can come to a conclusion.
Affected by the Flash mind virus.
It's just how I feel like right now. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna get out of this. I feel like I'm not gonna get any, because I think about Remake and I'm like, Remake hit me one way when I first played it, but then I realized after I played the original, everything that I loved about Remake is in the original. Everything else from Remake, I don't care about. And then that made me realize, I'm like, shit, so where is my investment in this?
Well,
it's
that's not
it's
true.
in the story that's
Fourth
already
Ward
finished.
Wasn't in the original.
See, here's the thing though, right? I appreciate that, you're not searching for that and you're not really invested in the new stuff. But I feel like I was very much the same when I finished Remake the first time. And I don't know what it is that shifted me over. Because I remember, I think it was either Ben or Zahir I was saying was one of the two. But I remember saying, it was like, I was really upset at the fact that I wouldn't actually just get the 1-to-1 remake. And then at a certain point, I think, I don't know when it was, it must have been like I think it was intermission actually. When I played through that, it kind of flipped. Because then it's almost as if like all the parts of the compilation that I didn't like, which is basically all of it, they put into intermission and they've written it impeccably well. So much so that these characters that I genuinely despise, not because they were meant to be despised, but I despise because they were fucking shit characters, and that I'm now looking at and going, oh my god, these guys are fucking terrifying. And I genuinely do enjoy watching them on the screen.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can look at it in the sense that what they're trying to do is recognize what was wrong with the compilation, which was 100% of it, and then try and like take those ideas and be like, look, these ideas can be good, and we're going to prove to you that they can be good. And maybe that's what they're doing. And I think, like, I'm going to need the other parts for me to, like, for them, they need to prove that to me more than I'm just going to go into it willing to be like, oh, that is what they're doing. Because part of me feels like the compilation sucked, and it feels like
all of you
Remake
that,
is the compilation. It feels like Remake is, they're just doing the compilation again, but under the guise of a remake. And they're like, oh, it's a remake, but actually, no, it's not. It's just another shitty compilation game. And it's just going to go spiral out of control downhill from this point onwards. But it might not be that. But they have to prove that to me. Like, I feel like they need to prove that to me rather than... I'm not giving them the benefit of the doubt again. Rebirth will be... Rebirth will be that... Rebirth will be the game that will decide for me whether I'm invested or not in what they're doing here.
See, here's the thing, though. I'm assuming you guys have watched The Godfather.
The what?
The Godfather.
No,
Yes.
but yeah.
Okay, so, like, a lot of people... I get the guy who's the main dev on the remake project, but he said that basically his favorite film is The Godfather 2, and he's likened Rebirth to Godfather 2 in terms of this is what it's going to try and be tonally.
Wait, James, have we watched it?
I've not seen The Godfather 2, no. I've seen the first
Godfather
one.
2 is
Did we watch the
phenomenal.
first one, though?
We watched the first one, yeah.
Okay, well, there you go.
I recommend it. It's really, really good. Really
Guys, my
good.
memory is fucked. I'm actually
But then
so fucked, but anyway.
It's like, yeah, so they're likened it to Godfather 2. And if Remake genuinely does deliver on these points, I feel like everybody will be sold. However, I feel for me, it was the intermission that did it for me, purely because it helped me.
I think what I'm also concerned about as well is, like, because it's not just that Remake is a remake where they're trying to bring in the compilation, they're just retelling the story from a different perspective. They're also being like, oh, no. The stuff that came before also still exists too. Like, this stuff happened and exists, and, like, it's, like, tangential to that. Like,
yeah, I get what
like
you're
being
saying.
like, oh, Advent Children Sephiroth. Like, these things are, like, it's too much. Like, I just don't, it's too much. Like, I don't care. I can't deal with this. It's too many things.
I don't mind that being canon before Remake happened. If you get what I'm trying to say? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't mind that happening as long as the stuff that comes after is good. Like, there are a lot of moments. I feel like Doctor Who is the best example here. There are a lot of moments in Doctor Who which I don't like. However, everything that comes after it, really, really good. Like, the... Oh God, I can already... the first thing that pops to mind is 13. But I'm going to try and stray away from that. But a lot of the stuff from the later bits from Matt Smith's era and Capaldi's era, I'm not really the biggest fan of. However, then they take those kind of stuff that I didn't really like, and it does evolve. They use that to create something that's really, really good. It's like, I feel like the last couple episodes of Capaldi's arc with Missy and his regeneration and that kind of stuff are really, really good. But the stuff before that weren't. It was nothing to be running over the hills over.
I've never heard that phrase.
What?
Running over the hills.
I feel like there's something I've just made up on the spot, but
running up that hill.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say. It's like
I understand
happened. I can't stop that it's happened, and I've made my peace with that it exists. And I always have the original 7 as the complete experience.
Yeah, that's kind of the take I'm having at the moment. I'm like, no matter how bad it gets, I think nothing can change that my isolated experience of the original is exceptionally good and happy and enjoyable and sad also. But it is its thing. Yeah, if it's different, it's different. It doesn't ruin it for me personally. And I think I'm gonna.
I get why it would.
It's not about it being different. It's not about it being different. That's not the issue I have. Because if it were just a remake and they were like, right, square one, we're starting again. This is totally new timeline, totally new canon, totally new this. I would be more on board. But it's the fact they're saying that, no, this is actually as of a consequence of the compilation. It's like, no, this is connected directly to what came before, that I'm like, it's just, I can't do it. I can't do it. I mean,
technically, it is a new timeline.
It is, but it's a new time. It's
Okay,
it's like a flashpoint.
I've realized
that's what
how
it's like.
that's going to sound, especially with all the shit that's happened in the game. Right. they've set up the remake chronological. Yeah, fucking hell, Jazz, use the words. The timeline of remake doesn't include the compilation. However, the way I believe it works at the moment, I could be proven wrong because everything in remake there's tiny little differences in a certain timeline in the timeline. So like Rufus is he's no longer 20 years old, he's 30. He was born on a different day. Cloud didn't meet Tifa before the bombing run, like weeks or months beforehand. It was literally a couple of days beforehand now. And there's all these different kind of changes to the timeline, and it doesn't actually tell you what parts of the compilation they put in that timeline and what parts of the compilation are actually affecting that timeline. So I genuinely do believe when you get to the end of it, the entire timeline for that bit will be, okay, so Advent Children happened, but this happened differently than Advent Children. And then Dirge of Cerberus happened, and this happened differently in Dirge. And that's why certain stuff is happening in Remake now. You get me?
Yeah, no, I do. It's just,
However, that could be completely wrong. That could be completely wrong.
It's just a load of fucking bollocks. Like, I just don't care, man. I can't. Final Fantasy VII is not about this shit. It's too much. Because I think that's the issue for me, is that for me, the themes of Advent Children, Dirge, Crisis Core are so different. And, like, the core of what those compilation things mean are so different from what Final Fantasy VII was really about at its core. And Remake is way more in line with compilation ideas than Final Fantasy VII ideas, but it's like wearing the skin of Final Fantasy VII. It just rubs me the wrong way, and I'm like, this doesn't feel right.
That's because you love the original so much.
I disagree with that, because I genuinely do believe Remake holds the original first and foremost every single time. Because
I just don't feel it. Like they do this big moment where they're like, "Oh, Zack Fair." Like, Zack Fair's nobody. He's fucking no one. He's in the game for 5 minutes, and yeah, he's also in Remake for 5 minutes. But he has an epic orchestral moment. Fuck off. He's no one. He's fucking no one. Like, he's not a character. He is a plot device for Cloud's growth to exist.
In terms of story and plot, he's what's the word I'm looking for? He's consequential. He's something that if you were to change this, it could change everything.
But the thing with Zack is, like, he doesn't matter. Like, he's not a character. He is just a data point in a story that is separate. Like you could change Zack's name. You could change his haircut. You could change everything about Zack. You could make Zack a dog. It doesn't matter. The story still plays out the same way.
Okay, well, if he's a dog, I don't think it does, but that's okay.
Like,
that's
Zack is only important.
James was Final Fantasy VII, the furry remake.
Zack is only important because the compilation decided we're gonna make Zack an important character that has a character and is this and is that. And then Remake goes, oh yeah, that's all true. Zack is so epic and cool. Like, I hate it. I just hate it.
I don't think that, because like I guarantee the devs fully well know that Cloud is the main focus of Original 7 and everything else that comes after. Yeah, they're giving Zack a bit more of a focus, and I don't like that at certain points, and I do like it at others, because I feel like, oh, maybe this way we can get a better realized version of Zack that we didn't get in Crisis Core. But at the same time, what they've shown me in Remake is that everything they've done in every single chapter, you have something linking back to Cloud, and not in just a minor way, but in a heavy way, every single chapter. And it's almost constant. And even when you see Zack show up, it links back to Cloud.
Yeah, look, I get it, but I also hate it. And I just think that, like, I think partly for me, I guess, is I hate the compilation so much that any sort of, like, attempt to, like, they should, like... In my head, I'm like, if you like Final Fantasy VII, you care about Final Fantasy VII, you should be ignoring the compilation. Don't even try and fix it. Just fucking get rid of it. And they're not doing that, and it bothers me. And they've got, like I said, I could be wrong, they could get this right, but they've got to prove that to me first. And that's really where I'm at, I think.
Yeah,
I need them to prove to me that they're doing this for the right reasons. And maybe they are, but...
I was at that point up until intermission. So I do get it. But It's like if I feel like for me they've proved enough at so far. If Rebirth 10 shows up and it's like just Dirge of Cerberus 2.0,
I'm like,
then
there's no way. It couldn't be that bad.
I might actually just kill myself.
Yeah,
But,
that would be so fair.
I
We'll
feel
In
like
fact, that would be an underreaction, I think.
Some would say
That'd be
we've
an
already had that happen, but that's, you know,
Oh, God.
neither here nor there.
Really,
You're
it's really,
such
it's
a
really a
dick.
case of like you've got to wait till everything's out until you can really get your final say on
Yeah,
it.
we'll see. We'll see.
That's
I'm definitely
so
not.
fucking frustrating. I can't even lie.
I'm
It would have
I'm,
been. Oh, it would have been so
I'm
much
definitely
easier.
not. I'm definitely not. You know, down the same road as Flash, which is that I'm just gonna hate it no matter what. That's definitely not the case.
So true. Get him. Get
you know,
him.
we'll see. Hey, thank you so much for the sub, Connoisseur Sam.
The time
Let's go.
difference.
Hi, Sam.
I finally caught one of your streams.
Amazing.
Hurrah.
We're wrapping up now, I think.
I don't know what's going on.
No, we will wrap up. I really need to
a
pee.
debate.
I need to pee so bad. My bladder's gonna explode.
Well, I can't lie. If they do remake Final Fantasy 9, I'd want it to be exactly the same, just touched up.
Oh no, I want them to fuck it up.
That's
That
what
would
we
be really
want for
funny.
That
is
some
the
would
funniest
say they
timeline.
already did. I just I'm hating on everything now. Right, that's it. That's it from us. We'll see you next week for another Final
Bye, everyone.
Fantasy
Oh,
14.
wait, that happened quick. Okay, goodbye.
I love you all so much. I need to pee so bad, so I have to wrap up. Thank you, Sam. I love you. Thank you so much for the sub. I'll try stream again soon, hopefully.
I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm playing the rest of Burning Shores DLC
Yeah.
if anyone wants to join.
Elva's playing Burning Shores tomorrow. Go follow her and tune in tomorrow. If you don't, I will find you and I will kill you and your family in front of you. So...
Fogs. Oh, I don't know why I fogged
God,
that.
See you later, everybody. Bye!
Bye.